don't think they can actually hear us.
Shh!
What?
Don't say that!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I could hear multiple of you because I forgot to mute my audio. It says that the stream's beginning in 5 minutes, but if they can hear us now, doesn't that mean the stream can begin now?
No, that's not the way it works, dude. You're a guest. You can't just come on and change the rules, dude.
What?
You can't change the rules.
I didn't mean it.
Okay, that's it. Oh, you're distracting me. Where's my thingy? I gotta tell my Discord. Come join this crap.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, there we go.
Hold up, by using at everyone, you were about to mention over 1,300 people. Are you sure? Hell yeah.
Oh!
Or heck yeah.
Oh, hold on a
I've
second.
already ruined this.
No, come join Davvy, Chappy, and me because me is a direct object, therefore it should be
It should be I.
No, that's the nominative
What?
case. You don't do that. It's a direct
What?
object, dude.
What? It would be Davvy, Chappy, and I.
Oh, dude. So I'm about to mention 900 plus people. So it sounds like either your Discord server is bigger than mine,
It is.
or fewer people have muted your announcement channel.
I would be shocked considering the amount of times that I make announcements. I don't. Oh, there it is. I just got pinged. Come join Davvy, Chappy, and me. It should be Davvy, Chappy, and I.
No, dude. Wait, you got pinged on my channel?
Yeah, I'm in your server.
Oh, you are? Oh, jeez, I didn't know that.
Wait, are you not in mine?
Yeah, I did. I got on your server to find out what you changed your name to because like something changed and I couldn't find you anymore. And I'm like, what did he call himself? So I had to go to your server to find out what you even called yourself anymore.
I mean, the actual name has always been Davvy Chappy, but right now my name on my server is Darvis Chip.
That's the thing. I couldn't find you.
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
So someone just asked, are we supposed to hear you guys right now? But the person above them said them arguing is amazing. So
No, you guys close your ears. You need to don't turn your audio off for a second. You're not supposed to hear us. We're getting things set up.
God, I'm so sorry.
No, not you. The people listening.
I keep.
Oh, you keep swearing. You gotta stop that.
Yeah, I need to stop that. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna get me demonetized,
My
dude.
little sister might be watching this.
Yeah, dude.
I keep telling her you're not allowed to swear, and then I just swear everywhere.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
And each
dude.
time I'm all like, no, Ari, don't say that. She's like 12 though, so like she gets the irony.
Your little so you swear in front of your 12-year-old sister, dude?
I did like what?
Dude,
no.
dude, that's
No.
messed up. What does your mom say about that?
Nothing.
My daughter's 12, dude. There's no swearing allowed in my house. My wife will slaughter me. Not that I normally do that anyway, but like if I wanted to, I would be dead, you know.
No. It would be worse because there's an even smaller one that might repeat what I say, and that's what's scary.
Oh yes, and then
Yeah.
and then the parent is like, "Where did you hear that?" Davvy said it.
Right? Ari's not gonna repeat what I say because she knows that like she's not supposed to say that, but Tiny Talia does not really comprehend the idea of swearing yet. So for her, it's just words she hasn't tried yet.
That's beautiful. Just trying them out. It's like when I was learning like Spanish and stuff, you know, people would tell you a swear word and to you it doesn't mean anything. So you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to use this swear word. It's not a big deal, you know? But it's because it's a different language, but it's really bad, you know? Oh crap. I got to make sure. So we try to trap cats on my stream. And so
Rack cats.
Trap.
Oh, trap.
So I have this box. I have to make sure that it's properly placed so we can get a cat in it. It's like my trap. I forgot to set it up.
Why are cats just going into your house like, I gotta give me a piece of that?
I leave the doors open and I have cat food like sprinkled on the floors, dude. Why, you know?
Some cats just come in here like,
Okay,
hey.
okay. I gotta do the bumper. Hold on. We're about to start. We're rolling initiative now. All right, here we go. Shh. And I gotta turn the volume down. Oh wait. Oh, hello. Which camera am I on? Okay, Davvy, I gotta do my intro, so you don't say anything right now. Okay.
Understood. I will say
Okay.
absolutely nothing.
All right. So hello. Yeah, we're doing a stream here. Dungeon Master Q&A. We got Davvy Chappy on. He broke all of the rules. He wouldn't be quiet during the pre-stream, and so you guys all heard all of that stuff he was saying. I apologize for that. So we got a few things going on tonight. First thing we're gonna be doing is we got about 2 hours of Q&A with Davvy Chappy. He is going to... So, if you guys don't know Davvy Chappy, he does YouTube videos about Dungeons & Dragons, just like I do, only his are like... His probably take a lot more effort than mine. Like, I can't imagine, like, the all of the jokes and all of the funniness packed into there, and then the Ken Burns effects over that many images. Like, that blows my mind. So, I do not envy him the amount of video editing that he does, but if you want to check his channel out, there's a link down in the description of that crap. It's good crap, by the way, but yeah, go check his stuff out. It's good, and what are we doing? He runs a crap ton of D&D games, I think. I'm pretty sure he runs like a D&D game almost every day because
It's 5 right now, and that's the lowest it's been in years.
All right, fair. Every day or every week?
It's almost one every day. I have Fridays and Sundays off.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the spritz. He's talking. I told him to be quiet.
Wait, you asked me,
dude. You're okay. So yeah. Which way is he? He's this. Wait, hold on a second. He's that way. Yeah, there we go. So that's his name is above his head too. Whoop, that's the wrong way.
Holy jeez, is this how streams work? Oh my god, so this is how people do that stuff for tabletop games. I never knew. I'm on a screen. Hi, Mom!
Dude, does your mom watch this crap?
No. I don't think she knows what my job is, really. Like, I've told her, but she doesn't
She knows you make money doing it, and that's all that matters,
Right?
right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so anyway, yeah, he's a Dungeon Master. I'm a Dungeon Master. We're doing Q&A. You guys ask questions. We answer questions. That's how it works. We'll do that for about 2 hours until about 8 o'clock, and then he's probably got to go do something more important than hang out with us. And then my cats are fighting off camera. I wish I had a camera in my whole room. I actually, Davvy, I don't know if you've seen it. I have a cat cam. So, like, I have a camera that points at my room down here. See, there goes Mommy. She's running across to see what's going on. Yeah, like the cat cam is a feature of the stream where we show the cats and the stupid stuff they do. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, I love it. Cats are the
They're all
greatest.
fighting. They're all fighting right now.
Heck yeah.
Hey, some dude, M's. Thanks for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. I need more cameras. I only have 3 cameras on my stream. I need more, so that like.
That's great.
After 2 hours, we're gonna create a D&D one shot together. Like, I think Davvy's gonna bust out, but we're gonna create a one shot together, the rest of us. Ooh. And then it'll be available for download after the stream, and you guys can use it in your own games, all that cool jazz. So yeah, all right, cool. That's enough of me blah blah blahing. Let's do some Q&A. Okay,
Heck yeah.
So the rules are right there down below. If you got a question, type #question all caps, and then we will answer some questions. And I see I have moderators in the house too, so you know.
I see a question. It's
where?
It's #question. Davvy, what's your favorite campaign that you've run?
And that's from Philip Ketchup too. Philip Ketchup and I have a history. I can't pronounce his name, so I just call him Ketchup.
Yeah, it very specifically says Kastrup. Thank you. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Kastrup. The favorite campaign that I've ran. Let's see. I really enjoyed running Waterdeep Dragon Heist because I didn't know it at the time, but Jarlaxle is the greatest villain in the Forgotten Realms, and being able to like play a crazy, not crazy, a suave, charismatic villain, it just fit perfectly.
Yeah, dude. Like when I was running Dragon Heist, I had to stop that campaign because I had too much going on.
No!
But like I was setting up Jarlaxle to be the patron of the group, so that when they went and started doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Jarlaxle would be like sponsoring their delving into the dungeon, you know.
It's great.
And so, but I never got to that part of it, because the problem with Dungeon of the Mad Mage is it's just a big mega dungeon and there's no motivation to go into it. And so my whole thing was setting up Jarlaxle as their patron, who would then give them missions kind of to go in there. And they're kind of working for a kind of a bad guy, you know, but it's all good. So I didn't get to execute that though, but yeah, I was excited. Yeah.
I actually really appreciate that in that module. like it sort of shows the duality of Jarlaxle and how he's not completely a bad, terrible person by having him both one of the villains that you can choose for your game and also one of the factions that aids your team during the game.
Yeah, totally. And it actually says in there that, like, if your party has any drow in it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that's bullcrap. Like, it's just stinking cool if they're aiding you anyway. You know what I mean? And then you can imagine, like, they're being aided by kind of bad guys, and then later on they might find out, and they might have a problem with it. They might be cool with it, like the players, you know? So, yeah.
You're being bombarded with questions.
Oh, crap. Okay, so dude, what did I tell you in the pre-stream? Like, you gotta...
You
snappy,
told me to be
right?
snappy, but look, I broke all the other rules. Davvy Chappy doesn't follow your rules.
Oh, man. Okay, fine. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I didn't do an audio check. Can you just, like, talk for a little bit so I can check your audio levels?
All God's creatures, fresh off the grill. So come on down to Mr. Meaty where friends meet tea.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're done. That's good. We don't need that again. Thank you.
that was Mr. Meaty's, a 2008 show from when I was a tiny child.
Dude, that's right, because you did like some, what do you want to call it, theater or video improv or something. What did you do? Because you showed me a bunch of videos that you guys had done that were like really well done. You know,
I mean, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I was in the broadcasting class, which it's called the broadcasting journalism class, acting like it's going to get you into news. Really, it was the film class, and we made a bunch of short films and goofed off.
They were cool, though. Like, I liked them. Like, the ones that I looked at, I was like, oh, this is legit. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Deadpool. Okay, Deadpool's throwing money at us. Does he have a question? He does. Do you see Deadpool's question?
Any tips to controlling online games? I have an 8-player group, and I'm worried about not hearing people. So this is actually interesting because I've been wanting to do a video talking about how to make sure that everybody is like entertained during a game, especially with a larger group. Because I used to run a game that ran about 7 or 8 people at a time, and the difficulty in it is, especially when it's online, you have to keep your you have to keep your ear out, I guess, for that one person that tries to say something in the mass of people and call that person out specifically. You always want to say the name of who you're trying to talk to.
Yes.
Otherwise, everyone's just going to shout over them. And if they try to shout over you, then you say their name again and say, no, hey guys, this person wanted to say something. So you're always trying to grab the one person who's really quiet and pull them to the front to give them their chance, especially when you have super overpowering personalities.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I have nothing to add to that excellent response. Thank you, sir.
Heck yeah.
You're just taking over my channel, man.
I just like answering people's questions. I'm gonna start doing, like, non-ironically, I'm gonna start doing like Q&A videos during my midweek because I like talking to people. Yeah,
dude, it's a lot of fun. I do this Q&A stuff twice a week right now, and it's a lot of fun. Monty Pente. Thank you, sir, for becoming a Wormling Dragon. I do appreciate it. Monte, remember, there are lots of benefits involved with being a member, like monthly hangouts and VIP Discord server access. So if you want to get hooked up, please send me a private message on my Discord server. There's a link down to my Discord server in the description, and I'll get you hooked up. Okay, that was a mouthful. I always got to tell people to message me because YouTube's member system doesn't allow me to communicate directly with individuals, you know, and it's so frustrating.
It used to, didn't it, though?
Since I started using it like January-ish or so, I can do like a community post that's only for members, but what I need to be able to do is send a message to a specific member so that I can get them their benefits and stuff, but I can't. And so I just have to tell them to message me on Discord. It's really bad because on Patreon I can send messages to individuals and it's beautiful, you know.
Right.
But anyway, we forgot to read people. There's always a reading of the names where we just go through the chat and just see who's in the house. I saw Elemental. We got Theen in the house. Theen, hey, what's up, dude? Deadpool just threw money at us, so we know he's here. Any names that stick out to you? Oh, Diamantores, look at that. Hassan Trower, what up, dude?
I saw one of my regulars, Jules the Ghost, join in here saying how this wasn't my usual chap stream. No, it's not. It's what's your last name? God dang it.
My last name?
It's a heart stream.
You don't know my last name?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to think your last name is Lair?
It's above my name. It's right there, dude.
I don't. I'm trying to maintain eye contact with my webcam, which is not something that I do very often, by the way.
That's really good. I'm not even worrying about. Here's my thought. If you notice, like I have my cameras placed so that when I'm looking at my monitor here, it almost looks like I'm looking toward you.
Right.
You see how that works? Because it's like an interview type thing, So you should look toward me a little bit.
Oh, good.
Try it
right.
out. Try it out. Nope, not that way.
Right. So really what I think I found is when you click on the thing that we're using for our webcams, it gives you a little preview that you can drag around your screen. I put the preview so I can look at myself right next to the webcam. So I'm not even really looking at the webcam. I'm just staring at myself. That's just what's happening. Yeah.
Dude, that's a little, what's the word for that? Narcissistic, right?
Yeah, I stare at the well until I die.
I think that's common for most YouTubers in a way, because we have to stare at ourselves for hours editing videos. So if we don't become at least a little narcissistic, like, we're gonna have problems. I don't know.
Hey, Spectacle Doodles just donated to you, and she's one of my regulars, and she's actually a real life personal friend of mine.
Oh, cool. Awesome. What did she say? Question. What class would both of you be, excluding Bard for Chappy? Yeah. All right, you go first. She's your regular.
Well, actually, I say you should go first, as I have provided the funds. Well, I didn't actually give the $5, but...
Oh, it's Spectacle Doodles. He just took credit for the $5. Did you catch that? Wow. I'm gonna make him snort out of his nose.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is your icon a +2 stick?
No, that's the +2 club of clubbing. So like months ago, we made some magic items on stream, and one of the magic items we made was the +2 club of clubbing, and had something to do with dancing and being in a dance club or something. And somebody, I don't know who to give credit to, made that emoji on my Discord server, and I also made it a little pop up here that when people like throw money at us, it'll like pop up on the screen. That's what pop-ups do.
I just like that we've completely abandoned the question.
Oh, okay, Spectacle Doodles. What class would I be? Oh, gosh. I would be a rogue. I love rogues. They're so good. They're so versatile. They're good in combat. They have great DPS. There are so many skills. They're good at social interactions, searching, hiding, trapping. They do everything. They're really, really cool. And they're super survivable, too. Like, try to outrun a rogue. Yeah. Or try to catch a rogue. You can't.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I would think that if I can't be a bard, which good on you for destroying that choice for me, because that would be my go-to. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
I coughed. I might have.
I'm sure I didn't hear you correctly. In any case, I think I would have to go with the sorcerer or the warlock, because I'm magical and naturally charismatic.
All right, great, good one, dude.
Mm-hmm. We're coming back to that. Oh, don't you worry. We'll be back to whatever that was.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I actually, Bard. Yeah, Bard is one of the classes that I don't like, actually.
Oh, like legitimately?
Yeah. Legitimately don't like it, yeah. It's
like, is it mechanical, or is it because of its flavoring?
Mechanically. I'm a min-maxer, so it's all mechanical.
That's great.
Yeah, everything is mechanical to me. So, like,
I'm sorry, you think that the bard mechanically is bad? It's or just isn't fun, maybe.
I think it's probably not fun for me. I think that has more to do with it, honestly. Yeah. Because like warlocks are mechanically fairly powerful in a lot of ways, but they're not fun for me, and I don't like them. Except for the blade lock. Holy crap! Now that I call it prestige class, but that archetype freaking fixed the warlock for me in my book. It's beautiful. So
it's the only warlock that I would actually play, because I want to make a character that's like I won't talk about making my own characters, but yes, warlock blade lock is really, really cool. It's pretty much the only warlock that I would play, but I wouldn't play it like an edgy dude though. No, I'd never call it a hexblade.
Oh, hexblade? Oh, that's what it's supposed to be called, right? Yeah. All right, let's grab some questions. I have a spreadsheet too. Oh, hey, they're actually good questions. Okay. Yeah, only good questions around here, folks. Oh, we have another super chat. Okay, I guess we got to answer the super chat. Oh, by the way, so I have a translator. It translates everything monetarily. Right. This was a $2.13 super chat. So I hope that they rounded up or rounded down. I don't know. But anyway, thank you, John. Appreciate that. His question is, why is Luskin the best city on the Sword Coast? Davvy, any ideas on that? Is this a trick question?
No, it's not a trick question. Luskin is So first of all, do you know of Luskin? Do you
Oh
pay
yeah,
a lot
the
of
city
attention?
of sails. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Luskin is currently secretly pretty much ran by Jarlaxle, and
Mm.
that's why it's the greatest city in the Sword Coast.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I remember reading that
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
Waterdeep Dragon Heist stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
He's currently the dude that's pulling the strings of all five of the, or rather, he is one of the ship lords. I don't remember if he is one of the five like pirate kings of Luskin,
Okay.
but he's either the main one or there are five of them and he runs all of them.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, spoilers, just in case you guys are, we just ruined. Like, there are DMs out there cursing us because their players just found all this stuff out.
That's not that's not
No?
exactly a secret for Waterdeep
No?
Dragon Heist, though.
It's not. Oh, okay. All
mean,
right. Cool.
Like,
All right. Well, let's
technically
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, we should do an actual spoiler to make good on our threat.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, it plays a part, but it's not something that the world that players wouldn't know. The world,
Yeah.
like the characters probably wouldn't know it because the world in the game doesn't know it. But
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Jarlaxle. That boy. is
He's
a pirate.
awesome. He's awesome.
So cool.
He's so cool. Yeah, totally. Joe Black Attacks, $2. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Says, so why they let Artificer make cursed items?
Why
won't they? I don't know.
Wait, I know that guy. Joe Black Attacks.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm sorry for derailing again completely. But so if I remember correctly, Joe Black Attacks, when I was doing when I went to my local game store, Eternal Games, to buy the special edition for Eberron Rising from the Last War, I'm pretty sure this was the guy that was right in front of me, and something that like I have to deal with every once in a while. Although I don't really have to deal with it. It's pretty great.
Yeah. Hey, Davey, I hate to derail your derail, but you see what my cat's doing right now? What he was doing?
That is adorable.
He was licking himself.
I saw it, but it's a cat, and so anything it does is adorable. In any
All right.
case.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
So I went to my local game store, and he was in front of me, and as he was like purchasing his thing and going off, I stood up and started talking, or like I went up to the front desk and started talking, saying, "Hey, can I purchase this?" And he recognized my voice, and he turned around and he's like,
Yeah, because you don't. Well, no, you show your face like I think at almost the beginning of every video.
"Yeah."
It's some
and
sort
yet
of like.
still no one knows what I look like.
Yeah, well, that's because they don't stare at you for like 15 minutes every week, dude. Like my audience has to stare at my face for like 15. Well, if you're in the live streams, you're staring at me for a lot longer than that.
Right. Oh no, it wasn't awkward, Joe. That was honestly that made my entire week just doing that.
Dude, like, you know what? This is the weirdest thing. Like, people, I feel like people are like somehow intimidated to approach us or say hi to us and crap like that. But like, if a fan or somebody comes up to me and they're like, "Hey, Luke, what's up?" That's awesome for me. Like, I love that. As long as you don't punch me in the face, it's awesome for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's So I don't. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, I want people to be like, "Yo, what up? Hey, I watch your videos. Most of the time, they're okay. You know, it's cool. You know." We have another super chat. It looks like this is very good. You know what? You're getting all of your people. It looks like to throw money at us. But you guys, yeah, okay. So I might have to give you like like a nickel every time somebody. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, Lexi ARB. $5. Davey, why do you hate the Fae? This is interesting because I think it was on Twitter or something. Somebody said something about Fae with regards to you. And I'm running an entire campaign right now around the Fae. So I think you should address this topic.
I'm sorry. My phone was getting blown up.
No, it's cool, dude.
Davvy, why do you hate the Fae? Yeah. So the mysteries of my mind are an enigma. And that is the rest of that.
All right, cool. Yeah, you got some bullcrap going on right now in real life.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Let me stop that. Someone's just
that's all right, dude.
Trying passionately to connect with me, and I'm refusing them. So.
No, I was referring more to like what you were tweeting about, that crap that happened to you. Like, that's what I was talking about.
Just the worst. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
Jim, who's Jim?
That's a quote from the. Have you not seen The Office?
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I have. Okay, I have. Wait, the miniseries that. Yeah. With yeah. I've watched it all, but like, dude, there's like so many episodes I can't remember all of them.
But that's
You know?
that's like one of Dude Guy's like most famous quotes.
What's the name? What's his name?
Dwight.
Dwight. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah.
So
Sorry,
okay, go
you
ahead.
go. You go.
No. Well, I mean, I was just gonna clarify to Lexi. It sounds like you're refusing to answer her question.
Oh yeah, completely.
Right? Okay, that's fair. All right, let's keep moving along here. We got more super chats to deal with. Tom White says, "Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Just donating so you talk about Hexlock." Hi, Davvy. Okay, Hexlock, go.
The Hexlock is a class where you play as both a lock and a hex.
That's what you get for 1.99 pounds, Tom.
Look, you can come in here with your British money, but I'll keep using my normal human money. That's fine.
Now you just insulted an entire continent or a country or something, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
And
you know, I have people watching that are from Europe, man.
I don't have to worry about it that much. They live by the sea. Their currency is pounds. They're going to drop real quick.
Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Theme. Hey, what up, Theme? Theme says like the stream. Okay, cool. So this is where I'm supposed to do the plug. You guys, if you're having fun and you're enjoying the stream, click that thumbs up button down below. Roll a crit on that subscribe button and ring the bell if you want to be notified when new videos come out.
Hey guys, D&D Beyond is a place where you can get all of your character information on your phone.
Yeah, but the search functionality is abysmal. Have you ever tried searching for something on D&D Beyond? If you have a misspelling, the smallest thing, it can't find it. I spent 5 minutes looking for Fomorian Giant before I went to my stupid book and looked it up and then had to spell it correctly. I'm like, it legitimately, I just spent almost $500 to unlock what I need on it and what I wanted to have, and I can't search it because their search functionality is ridiculous. It legitimately makes me I'm legitimately angry right now. I'm not acting. It pisses me off because I paid $500 for this thing and it can't find anything. It's like it's a misspelling. Google has been correcting misspellings for decades. Right? Are you with me? I broke Davvy.
I don't use D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Don't believe the hype. D&D Beyond is only good for Adventurers League, which is already a bad service. You don't need D&D Beyond. Just buy the books if you're doing it in real life. Use the Roll20 books if you're doing it on Roll20, or look it up on Google. Google's great.
You know, the main motivation that I got D&D Beyond for was when I do my creation parts of the streams after like the Q&A, I frequently have to show things on the screen when we're looking stuff up and creating stuff, and I needed an online digital platform to do that. So that was like my main motivation, which allowed me to write it off as a business expense. So I'm quite pleased with it. Actually, I write everything D&D related off as a business expense these days.
No idea. I just bought a $3,000 like computer rig. You know where that's going?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right to the taxes.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I just did that this year and it was beautiful. Like and actually, dude, I actually need to get a new computer rig because my current one I think it's like 8 years old, and the video editing, I can't even do color correction. Like when I do an adjustment layer and do my Lumetri color correction, like usually I would do that toward the beginning of a video editing process, the workflow, but I do it at the very, very end because for whatever reason, Lumetri color correction it takes tons of processing speed. And so like if I do that and I'm still trying to cut and edit and adjust, my whole computer is like, and so like I got to put that on last. That's my last thing is the adjustment layer. Yeah. I'm like everything first, you know, but yeah, I got to get a computer.
Man, I'm real good at that Lumeric color correction.
you use images, dude. You don't even need to worry about that crap.
Oh, which reminds me, I didn't mention it while you were doing like your intro, but I thought it was hilarious when you were all like, I don't envy you that you have to edit all of your own videos. I just hired a new editor like a month ago.
Oh!
So now I don't do my own video. I still do all of the audio, but the images and all of that. Yeah. I have Emma, who is my editor, and she is great.
So she finds all those images for you.
Yeah, I
Oh
told. I
man.
mean, this only
Yeah.
began a month ago. But before a
Yeah.
month ago, it was me doing it every single week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
I have a little bit of free time to
Yeah.
make TikTok videos and do April Fool's videos and have to deal with fraudulent charges from my
Yeah.
bank account.
Yeah, that's horse crap. I'm actually right now. I've been considering some sort of video editing editor type of thing. My only concern is this. So like I need to. There needs to be a way. Like so, when I edit my video, I have like a very high quality standard. You know, like my stuff needs to be tight. From my, I mean, I'm not a professional like making movies and crap here, but like it can't be a flaming pile of crap. So there's got to be a certain level of quality. But not only that, it's like if I can edit, I can cut a video. I can cut one of my normal videos in about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, okay? And then there's a bunch of upload stuff and workflow that takes a long time too. But about 2 to 3 hours. Now, if I have to spend an hour to 2 hours communicating back and forth, reviewing their video, giving them feedback, asking for edits and corrections, like I have no, unless the person is doing is editing the videos way better than I am, like I have no gain because I'm the same amount of time. There's no time savings, you know what I mean? Right. So like that's the thing that's going through my mind is like, can I find somebody who's affordable? I'll pay him a fair wage, but like affordable that can also not waste my time. Like, can I just say, here you go, and then he returns it back to me, and it's beautiful. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's actually like reasonable to want that. But
I mean,
I don't know.
Who wants things to be harder?
Yeah.
Right?
It's like if it makes it harder for me or more headache and I constantly got to give back edits and be like, dude, the color correction's off. Look there's too much blue in this. You got to do color correction. And if they're like, if they can't do an L cut or a J cut and I have to explain this stuff to them, and it's like, dude, come on, let's do this.
When I was when I was in high school, I was before I did YouTube, I was trying to make it as like an actual editor for I was doing like weddings and TV commercials and all that. And I remember this one, Bridezillas exist and they are the worst. She got one of the clients, like, usually what happens is you send your first edit and then they'll give back like all of the notes for everything they want changed. You change them, send back a new one. They'll do another round of notes. And then the third one is what they get usually.
Yeah. How long was the video that you were editing?
I mean, it varies. Usually they're hourly. If it's a wedding, it's usually like an hourly. But I will never forget one note, which was I would like the entire video to be warmer but bluer.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, right? No, it's not how that works.
Those are like opposites.
Blue is not a creative color. Who is messaging me so much? Hey, if you're watching my stream on my Garden of Exclusivity, stop. It pings me every time you message.
All right, we have a bunch of super chats that we got behind on. So Monte Pentes sent us $1.49. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Right.
Did Luke promo his merch yet? No. So like I have shirts that say DM Lair, and then on the back it says like I've been a dungeon master since high school. How long have you been a dungeon master, Davvy?
Since high school. Senior year I started my
I started junior year. Well,
no. I didn't start. No. Okay.
Sophomore year. Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're bringing it lower just to be sure. Okay, all right. So freshman year, I got into my high school, realized that it had that sort of problem where it was just a group of friends that only made a D&D club so that their friends could hang out together. So it was super cliquey, and I ended up like rolling in with them because I wanted to play D&D. Did not work well. Had the worst time of my life when it came to D&D. It was the worst DM in the world. And I became a good DM by learning all of the terrible, annoying, awful things that DM did and making sure that I didn't do them. So by senior year, they were all gone, and I started up my D&D club, and it went moderately well. But my big problem was I never really knew how to teach anybody, ironically. And so as soon as I left, it collapsed.
Oh, yeah, because it was all you.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, what you just said resonates because I literally was in a game. I was in a D&D group about 4 or 5 years ago, somewhere about 4 years ago. I literally was in the group for a while, and it was a horrible group. The Dungeon Master is bad. I stayed there intentionally to just learn from him all the bad stuff he was doing and how it made me feel so that I would know like if you do this, it makes players feel this way. Don't do this. You know what I mean?
Right,
So I
right.
think there's a lot that you can learn from bad dungeon masters and bad games and bad players for that matter. You know, eventually I quit. It imploded on itself. But
Ugh.
all right, let's hit some more of the. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. So yeah, there's merch. There's merch down below. You can click it. Hoodies, t-shirts. I have a coffee mug. This is the DM Lair. It's beautiful. Yeah, you can go check that out. Oh, by the way, my phone was going off a little bit ago. I'm supposed to. We're gonna take a another tangent here. We haven't answered like any questions, Davvy.
Oh,
I almost feel guilty.
So, I mean, I do Q&As a lot on my Twitch streams, and this is about how it goes.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
People
All right.
send a wave of questions, and then I scroll up. I stop on the first question, talk about it forever, and
Yeah.
then realize I've been talking forever.
Yeah.
And then I scroll back to the second question
Uh-huh.
and just blitz through them as quickly as I can.
You know, so like I used to do that too, but then I started to figure out that person at the very beginning that asked that question maybe isn't even in the stream anymore. And so then what I started doing is taking the most recent ones and working my way back up, scrolling back down, working my way back up. You know what I mean? Anyway, what we're doing right now is this is the part of the stream where we thank our awesome patrons and members for supporting the channel. In particular, all these folks' names on the stream are wonderful, awesome folks. Thank you very much. And Davvy, can you see the screen? Are you able to see?
I can see.
Can you read all the names in red, please?
Oh yeah, so special thanks to Baobon, Bewitched Gamer, Clam Oyster, Celestia, Iron Lord 79, Joe M, Joe Doe 1025, Joseph H, Kurt Y, Malkuth, Mr. Lemon Pie, Patrick C, Sophia W, Son of a Sofa Man, Fiend, Theta Tag, and Yokai.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, you guys all got your name read by Davvy. Thank you. Thanks everybody for your patronage, membership, and all that good stuff. So let's see about these super chats. Where we at? Okay, so Galen Smokescale, thank you, sir, for the 565. We plugged the merch. Tom White gave us 260 and said, "My money is worth more. You can't insult me." So he sent us a super chat. Didn't like your answer, and then sent us another one just to make sure that we understood that his money is worth more. Oh, his point is that it's a pound, and pounds are worth more than U.S. dollars, dude.
I get it.
So he sent us $1.99 in pounds. No, he sent us... What?
No, he sent us $1.99 in puns.
Puns?
Because he just said his money is worth more because it's pounds. That's a pun. I don't know what your usual thing is with puns here.
Is that a pun?
Oh, but yeah, because it's pounds, so it's
worth more. No, he's literally saying a pound. The value of a pound is worth more than $1.
Exactly. That's the pun. Because he's saying that it's like my message is worth more, but it's literally worth more.
All right, you know what? So we could explain the pun until I try to get it, but it's probably not going to happen.
That's fine.
Then we have Rune Scaled, gave us 237. Did someone say Europe? Yes, we were talking about Europe. I'm pretty sure Davvy was insulting the entire continent of Europe. Was that accurate, Davvy?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
That means yes. Dude, we're on video. It's all live. People can scroll back and find it.
Nope. Look, if it... Oh, I was about to say something. I was about to say, that doesn't stop for a lot of politicians. It's not going to stop me.
That's a good point. I saw a Twitter post about a politician having made several statements about like COVID-19 and then making another statement that contradicted all of his other statements. And I'm just like... All right. Then we have super chat from Emma Allard. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate it.
Hey, that's my editor.
Hey, was this your editor? Oh, cool. She
Yeah, she's my
says,
editor.
question for Davvy. Is she a good editor? You're like you have to say yes.
That depends on the question.
Okay, well, let's see what the question is. Hey, if someone is a real good player and editor, can they have their magic shield back? That'd be tight. She gave us $5, dude. What magic shield did you take away from her?
So we're playing Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, and she has a magical shield. They go to a crypt place, and in the crypt place, there's a dude that may or may not be possessed. He seems possessed, but also might just be insane. And he's all like, "What are you all doing here? Are you working with the demons?" And they're all like, "No, but you're terrible." Like she started insulting him, and so he's like, "You're definitely working with the demons." and when they're trying to they like need to convince him, or else they'll get in a huge fight.
Yeah.
And to convince him, a different player is all like, "Look, we apologize. We let's go in good faith."
Mhm.
And he's all like, "All right, give me your shield, in good faith." And then he took her shield.
Oh, nice.
Well,
and they agreed to give the shield
Oh
to
no,
him?
she got knocked out, and they took it off of her body and then dragged her where they needed to go.
Wait, the party knocked her out? Like the other players knocked her out and took the shield?
Well, she was being belligerent. So they knocked her out because there had been a fight previously, so she was already almost down. So someone just knocked her out, took her shield, and handed it to the guy.
Okay, Emma, I'm going to tell you what you need to do, Emma. So, Davey, cover your ears. So, Emma, in the next video that you edit for him, you need to slip in like a Easter egg that totally messes his video up, you know, and then he won't notice it, and then people will be like, That's what you got to do, Emma.
Alrighty. All right. I didn't hear any of that.
Very good. More super chats. So we have Joe Black Attack sent another one. Says the best min-maxed character idea you haven't played. All right. How much do you actually play D&D, like as a player, Davey?
So a horrifyingly small amount.
That same
and
here.
When I do, I never min-max because I think it's dumb.
I love min-maxing.
I mean, people are allowed to like it. I find the idea of making a character like based off of like the mechanics kind of dumb, because I like
Really?
For me that's out of the spirit of what D&D is all about. But if you can have fun with it, then I think you should be able to have fun with it.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love min-maxing. Like, so I see there's a difference between power gaming and min-maxing. I'm gonna make an optimized, really cool character. I don't multi-class a lot. I like to stay pure, you know. But like I'll make a really powerful character, but that doesn't stop me from like role playing, you know, and like social interactions in a good way. You know what I mean? Like I love that crap. I'm a thespian, so I'll do that crap. But like I also want to be able to kick butt, you know. So like it's important to me. So yeah. I feel like, you know, as you mature in your D&D journey, Davey, you'll understand that min-maxing is, you know.
I've been in a few campaigns. I'm not saying I haven't played it.
No, it's so yeah. Anyway, like all I was getting at is like I don't play D&D a lot as far as a player goes. I'm mostly a dungeon master. It sounds like you're kind of in the same boat, right?
Yeah. I mean, when like I'm the person who knows how to DM, and so I'm the person who DMs all the time.
Yep. Yeah. It's cool because it gives us all the power, right? I love it.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah.
So Joe Black Attack's question was, what's the best min-max character idea you haven't played? I don't know. I have no idea.
And I have no concept.
Yeah. I actually don't look up like builds on Reddit and bullcrap like that. I just come up with something on my brain and be like, woo, you know.
Makes sense. What was the next question?
Julia the Ghost. We're really just working through super chats tonight. Julia.
Yeah.
You mentioned Julia the Ghost at the beginning too.
Yeah. She's one of my regulars on my Twitch streams at Davvy Chappy. And besides that, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, hey there, Davvy Chap. Can you talk about the Ratlin Bog for these peeps? Also, you're so nice to not correct him about your name. What about your name? Am I saying your name wrong?
Oh, you said it wrong this entire time.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. So it's not Davvy Chappy? What is it?
So two things.
Wait, is it Davvy or something? What am I doing wrong?
Firstly, yeah, it's Davvy. Oh yeah, it's Davvy. Firstly, it rhymes, so I don't know how everybody gets that wrong. Second of all, you've obviously not watched a single video, because at the beginning of every video, without fail, I say, "Howdy, how's it going? My name's Davvy Chappy, and I continue onwards beyond that. But I say my name is Davvy Chappy, and yet people still get it wrong. And I don't know how it keeps happening."
You want to know why? Because it looks like Davy.
No,
like,
Davy has an E. I don't have an E anywhere.
I thought it was
my name is an E.
I see. I assumed that wasn't your real name and that you just made a creative spelling because you're a YouTube person. You know what I mean?
It isn't my real name, and I did just make a creative. That's one of my other favorite things, is when someone asks, "Hey, how'd you come up with the name Davvy Chappy? That's so original." Well, my name is David Chapman.
So if I call you Dave, I'd be right then, right?
Please don't call me Dave. Dave
You don't
was
go
my
okay.
father.
So you go by David.
Okay, so it's actually really interesting. If you are like my immediate family, you call me David. If you are one of my online friends, you call me Davvy. And if you're one of my real life friends, then you call me Chappy.
Okay, what if I call you Davvy? What does that make me?
It makes you wrong, as you have been this entire time.
Why didn't you say anything? You just being polite?
I've corrected people, and it doesn't change it.
Okay. All right. So, Davvy. So, like, if I had, like, a big old stream of snot hanging out of my nose, would you tell me?
Actually, I'd have to, like, I'd probably, like, message you. I wouldn't announce it.
I would just tell you. I'd be like, dude, you're messed up. You gotta take care of that.
Yeah, okay. Different strokes for different folks.
All right. Anyway, Julie said something about talking about the Rattling Bog. Oh, God. I'm gonna get some coffee. You talk.
All right. Okay. So wait, you're getting coffee? No, what? You can't just leave me on stream,
dude. I have a coffee pot. It's gonna be like 2 seconds. You'll be okay.
Oh, what?
You're a famous YouTube celebrity. You can do it.
I can't be alone like this.
Davvy. I believe in you.
What? So hello, stream. Howdy, how's it going? My name's Davvy Chappy. Is he gone? Okay.
I can still hear you.
So he's right. So I'm gonna talk real quiet right now. So I didn't want to be a part of this at all. He sort of forced me into this. He is actually the person that has been fraudulently charging my account, and the only way that I can get my password and all of my permissions back is by, oh hey, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, how you doing? Hey.
Do you know? So like, check this out. You know what these are?
What's up?
These are wireless headphones.
Oh.
I can walk upstairs and still hear everything that happens.
Understood.
These were actually like $150 headphones. These are like, what are these things? Hold on. These are like Steel Series headphones that like professional streamers use in bullcrap. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that's pretty great. Okay, but yeah, okay. So Rattling Bog. Anyway. So Rattling Bog is actually sort of a meme in my Twitch strats, and it didn't even come from my Twitch chat. It's because I told the story of Rattling Bog, which is essentially like an in-joke. So I go LARPing, right? Do you know what LARPing is?
Yeah, that's when you get dressed up like silly people, and then you attack each other with fake weapons. Right?
That is the gist of it, yes.
Yep, gotcha.
So I actually go LARPing, and doing so, I've like memorized a lot of different Irish folk songs. One of them being the ever so famous folk song Rattling Bog. Now at my LARP, the Rattling Bog has a special place because way before I started playing at my LARP, what would happen is when the players wanted, like, they were bored, like perhaps the GM, what GMs usually do at LARPs is they like organize the monsters and send the monsters out to do stuff and like give them little details on why they're there. But like when the players get bored at my LARP, like nothing's happening, they're just bored. What they'll do is they'll all go into town together and they'll sing Rattling Bog at the top of their lungs as loud as they can. And if the GM all the way in the parking lot can hear them, that is his signal that the players are very, very bored, and it's his permission to send an epic level monster to just wipe out everyone in town.
Nice. To
give them something fun to do. And so I've taken to singing this song, which now when I sing it, it's sort of like metamorphized. It's been flanderized to where if you sing the song, you're dooming people. You're like cursing everything around you because if the GM catches you singing the song, whether he's in the parking lot or not, or like even if one of the NPCs reports back to him saying, hey, I just heard somebody singing the song. Yeah. Then he'll throw just craziness at you. Yeah. And you can hear the whole story about how I did that at my Twitch stream because I'm not going over the whole half-hour story at the last time I sang that song.
Now, what do you do on Twitch? Like, what do you when you stream on Twitch? What kind of stuff do you do?
Well, so what I like to do the most is I like to use the just chatting feature, which is as it sounds. I just like, this is me. Yeah. And I talk to the stream, and I love doing that. However, more often I'll play a game. I used to play it with like 3 other friends, but more recently I've started taking to just doing it on my own so that I can be a more personal connection between me and the people who are coming to see me.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Cool. I might have to crash it sometime.
Heck yeah, dude. I had to stop myself from swearing again.
Oh man, Yeah, it's all right. You're doing really well, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Doing really
dude.
well.
I'm killing it.
All right, John. Thank you, sir, for the 218 super chat. We're behind. This is Davvy. If kobolds go knack, what does goblins go?
Oh, I responded to that right under it. They go gobble.
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 Okay, fair. Cool. That was a quick one.
So yeah,
Penguin butt. Penguin butt. I love that name. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, he's one of my players. Whenever I play kobolds and nobody
okay.
can understand Draconic, I just say that the kobolds are going knack, 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 knack.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like instead of yipping.
Yip, 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 yip,
Yeah,
yip.
everyone yips with them, but like
That's
I like
because that's how they talk.
I'm just saying all they want to do is knack.
They don't. They yip.
Knack.
They don't knack.
Knack.
That's a kobold voice.
That's the kobold noise now. Where did yipping begin? Why does everybody yip with them?
I don't know. For me, yipping came from Dungeons and Dragons Online (DDO). It's like it's an MMO game, and
Right,
kobolds yipped there.
Well, those kobolds are wrong.
I mean, you're welcome to that opinion. Penguin Butt. Hey, what up, dude? Penguin Butt's one of my regulars. I love Penguin Butt. It's a great name. I have some other people whose name is like Deep Fried Butterboy and stuff.
I love it.
Okay, so he says, can we have more funny stories from sessions? Those, as long as they don't take too long. Do you have a quick funny story that takes like 30 seconds, Davvy? Wait.
No.
Davvy. I'll just call you Chappy. I'll call you Chappy.
You can just call me Chappy. That's fine.
Because that'll make me seem like I'm your friend or something, right?
People call me Chappy. Chappy's like a more normal person name, which is why people like. Even when I was in high school, some people tried to call me Chappy, and then I was like, "Don't call me Chappy," because I didn't like it back then. But then I co-opted it, like I made it my own. And so
you reclaimed it?
Yep, I reclaimed it.
Okay,
It's mine.
that's great. Okay, Chappy. That's gonna prevent me from like mispronouncing your name.
Spelled the same way,
dude. So okay, now it's my turn to reprimand you for not watching any of my videos, because it is a tradition, I crap you not, that I mispronounce words all the time in my videos. Literally, I said like chieftain instead of chieftain. I'll say chieftain. You know, I'll just say stupid crap and I'll mispronounce it all the time. So now we're even.
I get it.
So Penguin Butt, funny story. I don't know. 30-second funny story. You got anything?
Once I had to correct a dude who invited me to a stream about my name after he misspelled it and misspoke it.
Wait, did I misspell it too?
No, he didn't misspell it.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. Just misspoke. All right, cool. Thanks, Davvy.
Yeah, it's easy to spell because they look the same. You know what else they do? Sound the same.
I'm not convinced on that. Rune Scaled. Thank you, sir, for the 592 super chat. Appreciate it. He says, we didn't hand it over, he took it. And then we didn't do anything about it. Emma's shield. Oh, so wait, you took her shield?
The dude, okay. Specifically what happened is Emma's character was knocked out. He's like, I still want the shield. They didn't stop him and he just took the shield. So effectively, they knocked him out. They knocked Emma out and gave him the shield.
I mean, that's like,
yeah, it's a pretty base distinction when you're like, I didn't like give him the shield. I just didn't stop him when he said he wanted to take it and then took it.
Oh my gosh, I missed a cat in the box.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
yeah, the cat was in the box.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was right there. I noticed it. I did, but I'm not totally sure on your culture of cats.
Oh yeah, so
in boxes.
yeah. So okay, let me educate you. So anytime the cats are doing anything stupid, like, you know, running around killing each other, licking themselves, if they go in the box, we need to show the cat cam. I just didn't see it.
I see. So I'll keep that in mind for cat cam.
By the way, Melkor Wiseman was mentioning that Luke. He says Luke is a former English teacher. That is very true. I taught English and math for 4 years as a high school teacher. So yeah.
I taught Dungeons and Dragons for 2.
Well, I'm just gonna go to the next question then. Joe Black Attacks has apparently got paid today. His next super chat is question pivot favorite character over RP'd. The favorite character that's over RP'd. Any thoughts, Davvy?
I don't really completely understand the question. favorite archetype of character, favorite type of character that's like overplayed a lot. Hey, stop messing around with my face. What's going on here? Make it stop. Get away from me. Stop it. No.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with your version of your interpretation. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I like how I've only just started moving it around after the cursor has left because there's a delay. But anyway, so I mean, I'm not. You should take this one.
Oh, I should take this one.
Yeah.
Anything edgy, anything where they're like, oh, I'm a fighter, but I don't go on adventures. I'm gonna be a blacksmith or something. It's like, do you want to play this game? Like, do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons? Because that's what everybody else wants to play.
I've got a character in one of my games right now who's like a super dark and brooding, fully armored black knight with like spikes coming out of his thing, and he's just a chill dude that happens to have like a really dark, intimidating armor.
Yeah, but he's actually cool.
Oh,
that's cool.
Like he's not even like happy-go-lucky. He's just all like, that's funny.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. All right, we got through the super chat, so let's actually take a question.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy Benj, I think is Jeremy one of my members? I'm pretty sure he's one of my members. Anyway, Jeremy has a question. He says, "What's your favorite subclass in D&D? No Unearthed Arcana." Yeah, Unearthed Arcana sucks. Favorite subclass,
Okay.
Davvy?
All right. I happen to enjoy the fact that Unearthed Arcana exists. I think that anyway. So favorite subclass. The Inquisitive Rogue is pretty great. I love like the amount of flavor that it gets, and I'm disappointed that I don't see it more often. I think besides that, I mean, I'll always go for the College of Glamour Bard.
Yeah, that's an excellent class. I love bards. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I actually Unearthed Arcana is cool. But you gotta read it, and you gotta make sure it's balanced. There are some things in there that you're like, woo, what is that?
Oh, I don't let it in my games. I just like the fact that it exists because, like, I think it's amazing that the company is all like, yeah, how about we just show what we're working on to the players?
Yes.
And, like, so that they can decide whether or not they like it before we put it into a book and make fools of ourselves.
No, so but it's also a very good business tactic to have, know, tens of thousands of people playtest something for you for free, as opposed to like paying them.
But it works both ways. Like, just because it's like a great business tactic doesn't mean that it isn't super helpful for the game. It's really healthy, and they do a lot of like cool business stuff. Like they tend to not care about how really easy it is to pirate their books. And the reason for that is because it makes it way easier for people to get into the game. And then once they're in the game, they're going to want to buy the books for themselves.
Yeah, that's very interesting because there's an entire website out there that has every single one on it, and like it's not been taken down or anything, and so that's very interesting. Yeah.
They just have a really, really good market mind.
Yeah. Well, I really like how they allow us to use like their artwork in like our videos and stuff too. They have like the fan content policy that allows us to do that, My understanding is a while ago, maybe it was in the TSR days, but they wouldn't let you do any of that stuff. And like we're helping promote their game. We're helping build awareness. We're helping them make more money. So it's kind of cool that they recognize that and allow us to use their artwork and stuff.
So that was around the time of TSR after Gary Gygax. I can never pronounce his last name.
I think that sounded right. Gygax.
Yeah,
That sounded right. Yeah, I think so.
After Gary Gygax got ousted from TSR, the people that came after him were the worst people at managing a game in the world. Yeah. Like the woman ahead, she wouldn't let her developers playtest the game because that was considered playing on the job, and it was a lot of mismanagement, and that's actually what led to the downfall of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Second Edition, and why they had to go to Third Edition. Third Edition was effectively a fluke that it did well anyway, and I'm pretty sure actually by Third Edition she was removed. And then when Third Edition came out, that did some like that was pretty good. Hasbro bought out D&D. And when Hasbro did that, they wanted a Fourth Edition, and then Fourth Edition was terrible because Hasbro had such creative control over everything. That was a lot of the reason why 4th edition was so bad.
Really?
And
So Wizards didn't have the ability. Did Wizards own it at that point? Was it Wizards was the thing?
Well,
in 4th
Wizards
edition?
is a subsidiary of Hasbro.
Okay, so Wizards didn't have like the ability to push back and like the game developers, the people that actually play, and they didn't have the ability to say no, our audience doesn't want this type of thing, or
Like I'm sure that they had like some creative ability, but it had corporate mucking in it just from the get-go, because Hasbro had a really, really popular intellectual property. But when it failed and they had to make 5th edition, Hasbro was all like, you know what? We're going to take our hands off of this, because clearly you know something we don't.
Yes.
And as long as it sells well, we'll stop. But once it stops selling well, we're coming back.
Yeah, totally. And you know, it's interesting because like it's something I've said several times for sure on my streams is that like, you know, buy the books, you know, Wizard needs to make money. We need to make sure they make the money, you know, because like they're making a game that we love and that we're playing. And so supporting them is the right thing to do, you know? So yeah, like exactly. They need to make some money. Otherwise there's not going to be a 6th edition, you know?
I don't want a 6th edition. Like, honestly, there was a little while where 5e was starting to dip down and people were buzzing about 6th edition, and that's bad. Because, like, it's, a new edition on its own isn't bad, but like when people are starting to talk about 6th edition is because they're getting bored of 5th edition. And now this was before we got our newest wave of books like Eberron and Wildmount, both of which are amazing, by the way. And have pretty much completely reinvigorated the waning popularity of 5th edition.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like looking at stuff like this.
Oh, that's you know a lot more about that crap than I do. Like I feel like I'm very bad at keeping up with like game industry news, even the industry that like I make videos and crap on. I'm like bad at it.
Right.
All right, so let's find another chat question here. Elemental member says, what's the most unexpected thing a player has done that worked?
Let's see.
This is all you. I got nothing.
You got nothing for that?
I don't have stories, dude. Like, you know, like my shtick is give me a problem. You know, tell me something that's going on in your game. You know, tell me something you're trying to do or something, and let me give you a blanket solution or some guidance on it. You know, but like here's the thing: I play so much D&D, and my memory is so bad that everything just kind of like mixes together and then when somebody puts me on the spot and they're like, tell me a story, I'm just like, you know what I mean?
I totally get it.
All right, so I just gave you a chance to think.
Right. So, okay. So off the top of my head, I keep defaulting back to I had something, but I've lost the thing that worked. But a fun thing that didn't work is I try to encourage my players doing weird off-the-wall things. And one of the things that one of my players did, so they're playing Rise of Tiamat right now, and in the first area you go to, without spoiling much, there's a dude that will challenge one of the party members that is like a super beefy guy, and he'll say, hey, no magic fighting me, and like then they'll get into a fight. The idea is it's supposed to give the like big martial character of the group a chance to like really show their stuff.
Yeah.
For this group, however, everyone wanted to just ignore the fight and leave because they wanted to be respectful to the guy and like not involve themselves. And the bard said, don't worry, I'll fight. And I was so happy because like he couldn't use any of his magic. And so like this was like a gladiator stat block, and they were level 8, I think.
Okay.
So first things first, bard goes first. He takes a knife, throws it, gladiator blocks it with the shield, and I'm like, what are you going to do next? In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this was a horrible matchup. This player is going to get completely steamrolled. I have to like, I'm going to make this guy like, I really overplayed the gladiator's overconfidence to like give the guy a chance. But so he throws out a couple knives. The knives don't work. He grabs another knife, rolls a natural 1, and cuts himself on the knife before he accidentally tosses it into nowhere. He realizes, okay, knives aren't working. I'm pretty much out of knives. And so he's like, what else do I have? Got it. He grabs a flask of oil, pulls out the cork, and sprays it forward before trying to light a match. And I'm like, do you have a tinderbox? And he's like, no. And so I'm like, what do you have? I have 2 more daggers. And then he tries to like make a spark with the daggers. And
Which
the
I think-
gladiator's
which
just
I-
look.
Yeah.
Like-
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
The gladiator's just looking at him, kneeling over some oil he poured on the snow, trying to spark a light. And he just kicks the snow back into the bard's face. And the bard's on the ground now. He's like, okay, what do I do next? What's in my bag? Soap! He pulls out soap. What do I do with this? He tries to, like, expertly toss the soap at the foot of the gladiator right as he's stepping to make him slip. It's just, he kept doing so many really fun, creative things and rolled so terribly.
What was the gladiator doing this whole time? Like sipping on tea or something?
So the gladiator like would do one of 2 things. He would gloat and do nothing and essentially take the dodge action, or like when the bard used the oil, the gladiator kicked the snowy oil, oily snow back in the bard's face to give him disadvantage, and started punching at him. And then when the snow happened, the gladiator looked down, stepped onto the soap as it packed into the snow and did nothing, and then just started wailing at him. By the end of it, the bard was just a bloody pulp, but it was fantastic.
That does sound like a lot of fun, and it sounds like you're probably better at this than I am. I would have just been stabbing the guy from the beginning.
Well, I mean, I wanted to give the bard a chance because he was doing such a heroic moment.
Oh, I get it. It's
just the roles were not in his favor. And
that's really cool. Yeah, that's. All right, we had another super chat here. WTF Suit says, "Thank you, sir, for the super chat. What can defeat the Ratlin Bog?"
Nothing can defeat the Ratlin Bog. So I'll give a very brief explanation of what happened the last time I sang it. So the song goes, "Oh, roll the Ratlin Bog, the bog down in the valley-o. Oh, roll the Ratlin Bog, the bog down in the valley-o." Now, it's a looping song, so after that chorus, you do, "And in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, a hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley-o." And then it does the chorus again, you go back into the verse, but now it's, "And in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, a tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog." And then it just keeps doing that over and over, adding another thing each time, until it's basically like, and the nest and the twig and the twig and the branch and the branch and the limb on the tree and the tree and the hole in the bog, and it just keeps going. Now, the last time I sang that song, the GM sent a mass of NPCs, and they had like sashes over them to tell that they were monsters. But because we didn't have the props department for it, whatever they were trying to portray, they couldn't portray. And so I asked this mass of over a dozen NPCs, "What do I see?" And they say, "A giant bioluminescent mass." And I'm thinking, that's a really scary ooze. And then I hear them start to hum. I hear them hum silent or quietly as they march in unison. "Home roll the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley-o." And I realize that it's come for me. To make a very long story short, by the end of it, the entire town was freaking out. Everyone was like scattered, bodies were everywhere, and I was on the opposite corner of the map, continuously being chased by singing mucus.
So the Ratlin Bog literally came after you then?
Yeah, it was the embodiment of Ratlin Bog.
Wow, so you didn't defeat it then?
Pretty much no.
You just ran away.
Yeah, eventually it went away. At one point I tried to sing the song, hoping that maybe if I sang with it, it would calm down. But instead, that made them look at each other, march much quicker to the point where I had to sprint away as they went, "Oh, roll the Ratlin Bog, the bog down in the valley-o," just shouting at me. It was terrible. Nothing's great. You should try it sometime.
That's awesome. All right, I'm having some chat problems here.
Oh, no.
My chat's disconnected. I don't know why. I think I got it fixed.
I believe in you. You can do it.
I got something fixed. I don't know.
Chat, give me your messages while he can't read them.
No.
What do you want to say, chat? Tell me.
No. So, and I think I'm losing my super chats too.
Oh no.
All right. It's breaking. Oh no, it's still okay. So that's still working. The chat's just not working. I don't know how to fix that. Okay. Anyway, more. Let's see. Stand by.
Yep. Oh. Apparently, John just super chatted $5.34.
He did?
He did.
No way.
His message is
John keeps throwing money at us, dude.
His message is, I have 10 gold. I desire a murder, please. Unfortunately, you will have no idea what this means, because this is another in-joke both from my LARP and in my Twitch chat, which, again, you can join at Davvy Chappy. Hashtag Davvy Chappy / Davvy Chappy. So the 10 gold thing is my bardic teacher, the guy that teaches me how to be a bard at my LARP. He happens to run the Assassin's Guild. Mm-hmm. And when he was an assassin, the biggest thing he disliked was how the assassins, like, an assassin's guild pretty much only benefits the rich, because poor people will not have enough gold in order to pay for it, and rich people who don't like poor people doing stuff can just assassinate them. And so when he became the leader, he instituted a new rule. A life is worth 10 gold. It did not matter how small you are. It did not matter how poor you were. If you had 10 gold, which is still a substantial amount of money,
yes,
then the Assassin's Guild will kill whoever you want. And I mentioned this, and John he could not have it. The idea, like, he's like, that does not work economically. There's no way. And I just kept explaining how it worked, because it's 10 gold. It's just 10 gold. You have 10 gold, I'll kill somebody. 10 gold.
So basically, he made murder accessible for the poor, as well as the rich.
Now
that seems like an admirable thing to do. You know,
it was.
Yeah,
it was so admirable.
Yeah,
now people can murder.
Yes,
at an affordable rate.
That's important. I feel like he's doing the world a service.
Yeah,
you know,
very much so.
We have Jake Ross on his $5. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. He says, just got to say, hearing about the other ROT, what's ROT mean?
Rise of Tiamat.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Groups makes me feel good. Like, I actually am competent. Saturday group represent. All right, cool. Nice. I haven't played that, by the way. I haven't run like mini module. I haven't, like, I feel like Waterdeep, what do you want to call it? The first one. What's the first one called?
Dragon Heist.
Thank you. I ran most of that for a group before I had to stop, but I usually do homebrew crap. So, right. but my Sword Coast Guard group, we're gonna do Curse of Strahd as soon as they finish the current campaign. They have one adventure. They have their final campaign finale adventure, and we're actually planning on live streaming it now on my Twitch channel. I don't even know if I have a link to my Twitch channel. It's basically Twitch TV / the DM Lair. It's not hard, you know. Right. You can plug your Twitch crap. I'll plug mine. But this Sunday, I think we're going to try to live stream it, which we normally don't do. I normally just record it. But anyway, what was I saying? We don't do a lot of modules, but we're going to start doing some Curse of Strahd. I'm doing more modules for some of my other groups now, so I'm kind of getting into it. I like the ability to so if I'm designing an adventure, a homebrew adventure, it might take me 8 hours to design the adventure from start to finish, you know, and that'll last us 3, maybe 4 game sessions, you know, but that's a lot of time commitment. If I'm running something out of a module, I read it in advance. I prepped a game session, you know, by like an hour of just reading the module, understanding it, and thinking of a few things, you know, maybe 2 hours if I want to go, but it's like a time saver. They do all the creative thought for you, and then you can just tweak things, you know what I mean? So like, I'm kind of getting into where I'm like, because I'm getting so busy, you know, that it's like I need to figure out some time savers in my life, you know, and I think doing some more module stuff is going to help with that. And some of these, and some of these modules I read, like I'm reading through Curse of Strahd right now, and I'm just like, this is amazing. Like there's so much good crap in here.
Curse of Strahd is pretty much the best module, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm really impressed. So, now, obviously, there's a huge difference between reading a module and then running it at the table, you know. But like so far, it's like, oh, I can see this. This is really good, you know. So, all right, let's go.
I mean, I run modules almost exclusively now, and it's the only reason why I'm able to run so many at a time.
Yeah.
I will say, don't run Tyranny of Dragons if you can help it. Horde of the Dragon Queen is real bad, and Rise of Tiamat is marginally better, but not that much better.
I have heard, everybody that I've heard talk about those has basically said it's not good.
They're not good. Yeah. One is completely linear, and the other one is entirely linear. Yeah. You know what the difference is between completely and entirely?
Like 10 gold pieces?
There is none. Oh, they're both linear. you get no choices. You're told where to go the entire time, and
Yeah.
it's a bore fest because most of the places that you go to are a little interesting, but not enough to make it viable. Having run Curse of Strahd twice, though, I will say it's a very fun experience.
Dude, yeah, and there's like, I mean, the DM can feed out plot hooks, right, to kind of point them in certain directions where he might want them to go, you know, but like they can literally go anywhere. Like they can walk up to the Castle Strahd,
Yeah.
or you know, the Ravenloft, and just go in, you know.
Yeah, you
and
can.
And I'm just like, I'm looking at that, I'm just like, oh, please go in at level 3, please do it.
I love playing Strahd. He's such a good character.
Yeah. Why do you like Strahd?
So for a lot of the same reasons that I like Jarlaxle, is that he's actually very charismatic, but unlike Jarlaxle, he's unapologetically evil.
Yes.
Which means I can, like, instead of with Jarlaxle, with Jarlaxle, he keeps tricking the party and doing nefarious things, but you still feel like you can work with him because as much as he like for instance, he'll like force you into a deal that you don't really want to be in, but then once you're in the deal, suddenly money's in your pocket and your tavern's getting like upgraded. So you're thinking there's going to be a catch down the line, but right now things are good. With Strahd, it's just every time he shows up, he's going to ruin your life.
Yes.
And the game is just learning what he's doing to ruin your life before he does it, and there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Oh, I totally agree. And like one of the things I was reading in there at the very beginning, they tell you that Strahd is not a villain that makes a final appearance at the end of a campaign.
Right.
He should make several appearances, and he toys with them. He enjoys toying with them and making them feel terror. He, you know, things like just going in and just like, you know, beating them down and then laughing and taking off, or like just inviting them to his castle just for kicks to terrorize them or something. And so like my brain was like, I was like, oh, I got to figure out some cool ways for Strahd to meet them when they're low level, and for them, my players will just be like, oh crap, you know. So yeah. Did that remind you of something?
Yeah, it reminded me. So one of my players, one of my groups actually did coincidentally go into Strahd's castle, right?
What level?
Level 4. Which so they went into Strahd's castle, and Strahd didn't murder all of them because that wouldn't make for a fun story.
Yeah.
Instead, he invited them on a small tour, and he mentioned that so long as they were under his protection, not a single drop of their blood would be spilled inside of his castle.
Of course it would. It'd be get licked up or sucked out.
Well, so what ends up happening is they see a portrait of Tatiana, and one of the characters is like, well, she doesn't look that good. And so Strahd slaps him across the face with enough force to make his nose bleed. And they're like, but Strahd, I thought you said that as long as we were here, no blood would be spilled. And Strahd's like, of course I did say that. And you wouldn't want to make me a liar. You should hold your nose closed. To prove your allegiance. And the entire rest of the time he played his, like, the entire rest of the time they were in the castle, he did it like this.
That's awesome. You got inspiration or some crap for that, man. That's awesome.
It was great.
Throw some ketchup up, snort some ketchup, and be like, you know, and then
Right.
All right, well, let's hit another super chat. Let's see. Galen Smokescale. Hey, what up, dude? Galen says, can confirm, HOTDJDW and ROTQS do pretty much suck. Was starting to play WHTQHD. Immediately started to make my own thing based off from it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Horde of the Dragon Queen. The Rise of Tiamat series isn't that good. And you know what?
Yeah.
They released a new 5-year anniversary book. It's still bad. They changed almost nothing. You can watch my video. I had a 13-minute rant of a video about Horde of the Dragon Queen because it's just so bad.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Wow. So that's horrible. They're like, look, we fixed it. You know, this is what ticks me off about going to college. They'd have like the newest edition of a textbook, and they're like, go buy the new textbook, $150. The old edition, $30 on like Amazon. It has literally the same stuff as the new one, but they changed a couple chapters around. And I'm like, you scam artists, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. What's
Let's
another
see.
question?
Yeah, let's grab some other questions here. Let's see. Orca Dude says, "Hi Luke, sorry I was late, but I was running a Dungeon of the Mad Mage campaign, and all the party members broke out into a full-blown civil war. How do I stop them?" So all of the party members are civil warring, which sounds like they're fighting each other.
I love a good civil war.
I mean, like, I don't know. So like, you want to stop them? So like my players know that I just don't do PvP, and like we run a group game and stuff like that. You know, that's just that's the style of game that I'm running, and so that's kind of like just a kind of a rule that we have, you know. And so we just have this agreement that we're running a group game. So that's kind of how I stop them from doing stuff like that, you know. But that doesn't mean that you can't have a game. Like Davvy, what's your stance on that? Do like players fight each other in your games and stuff, or like how do you go on that?
So basically, I don't have a rule that there's no PvP in the game. I don't want to have a rule that says you are not allowed to do this thing. But I do make sure that everybody understands right out the gate that we're trying to tell a story together. Mm-hmm. So you shouldn't make a character that is going to be at odds with the rest of the party's interests, or else that character is going to be removed from the game very quickly, not because of me, but because the story can't facilitate it. And if you go walking off into the distance to go on your own mini adventure, your character's not going to be here anymore. Like they're going to disappear, and I'm going to ask you to make a new character. It's just one of the basic things of like playing D&D is you're making a character for a group. That being said, there have been multiple times in my games where people have had like true ideological differences, and it's led to combat between the players. And this is allowed as long as it doesn't go so far as to murder each other. And I never said that it shouldn't go so far as to murdering each other. Technically, they can just kill each other if they want to. But because my players understand the golden role-playing rule of we're all trying to tell a story together, nobody wants to kill another player's character because it goes against the spirit of the game, which is that's a term that I try to push a lot, the spirit of the game.
That's really good.
Yeah. So for me, hearing, oh, my players are in a civil war, how do I stop that? My reaction is, you want to stop that? Like, that's a pivotal moment for the characters.
Yeah. Huh. That's cool. Like, that's really interesting. Like, so I guess the reason I kind of have the thing that I do it, the way that I do it, is I legitimately had a player one time who was doing things. He was stealing from other players. He was like going ahead. He was a rogue. He was scouting ahead, and he was finding chests and stealing everything. The players all knew it at the table because we don't hide that stuff. And then that player left early one day, and the other players were still there. And the other players were like, "This is horse crap." They were legitimately pissed off because out of character, because this player was doing this stuff. And this is the first time they told me about it. They were holding this in for a long time before they finally told me. And I'm just like, wow, this is causing significant group dynamic issues. And I might have good players like leaving the game because of what another player is doing. And it didn't come like I didn't know, you know. And so then I'm like, oh wow, like this could legitimately cause groups to fall apart. And so like then I was like, I got to be more careful about this. You know what I mean? I like your approach is good though. I like kind of like that, the whole idea of like telling a story together. You know?
So I've actually had that happen before, where I've had players like try to like go ahead and get the loot, and to them I always remind them of the biggest thing. Like people always like question, oh, I don't want rogues in my party, or I don't want thieves in my party because they're gonna go around and steal all the stuff. And my response is, this is a dude who has found himself amongst people who, as long as he doesn't anger them, are going to throw him in front of more gold than he could possibly ever see in his life. There is no reason why this character is going to jeopardize that just to get a little bit more, because there's so much that he's going to get. So so like I basically like talk to rogue players like that and let them know like from a character perspective, it's a non-idea, like it's a non-factor. this is the biggest score they've ever had in their life just
Right,
by
yeah.
working with these people.
Right.
They're not going to jeopardize that.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it too. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Next question. Let's just pull something straight from the chat. Let's see. Flooded Sky. Hello. What's going on, dude? Hope you're both doing well. Yes. Now, Flooded Sky, I'm going to be honest with you. Before the stream started, I'm sorry. I did it again. Davvy sneezed. He sneezed, and then I think he coughed. And his nose looks a little red. So I hope he's okay. I hope you're okay, Davvy.
I'm sorry, but I've got the Rona.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to... That's the wrong way.
I'm Davvy Coroni.
Can you move that way a little bit? We got to get 6 feet. Six feet between us. Flooded Sky says, hope you're both doing well. What is your favorite spell and maybe a story about using that spell creatively or just an epic moment around that spell? So my favorite spell is, and then I'll give you a chance, Davvy. My favorite spell is any spell that my players have used against me to good effect. Like, my players will, like, I don't even know spells that well until my players use them. And then once they use a spell, like, at first it was like, say, polymorph. First it was like, what's the disco ball? Hypnotic pattern. And then it was like polymorph. And then they got animate objects, or wall of force. And they'll come up with these spells and they're using them. And I'm like, wow, that's a really good spell. 2 game sessions later, you better believe I have bad guys using those spells against them, and so like every time they show me a really effective spell, I'm just like, boom, there it is. I love doing that to them. I have a lot of fun with that. So, all right, go.
Rightio. So I don't really have a favorite spell. I just have spells that I use every once in a while. However, my players once, when fighting Strahd, realized they did not have a healer, and so as a player was falling unconscious, someone used the command spell to tell them, don't do that. Granted, not how that spell works. You can't force somebody to do something they physically can't do, but also, fight would have been done really quickly otherwise, and I thought that it was a really creative use of the thing, so I told them, hey, I'm never going to let this work again, but for now, pretty cool.
I love it. So like that hits on a key thing that I've expressed before. Like with the Rule of Cool stuff, like if a moment like that happens, like I'm like, that's amazing. I'm allowing it, but I'm not setting a precedent, guys. Like, this is cool, we're allowing it, but don't come back to me in 2 game sessions again about this.
Right.
It's like, this is the moment, it works, but let's move on. But yeah, that's cool. Command him to stay alive. Don't do that. All right, let's see. Blue Bob Man says, how do I run a city ruled by dragons? I don't know. Throw dragons in a city.
So dragons in a city, assuming the city is not super huge because there are dragons everywhere. But running dragons in a city, dragons have lived for a really, really long time. And also, they have a pretty rigid idea of what is good and what is evil. Being metallic things are good, chromatic things are evil. This is due to the fact that, despite not being immortal, they are very heavily influenced by their gods, to the point where it's almost mind control, but not exactly. For a metallic dragon, you're not going to see an evil metallic dragon that hasn't turned away from Bahamut, and because, like, this was actually one of the things I actually really appreciate about Rise of Tiamat, is that they acknowledged that they are good because it is expected of them, and because it was what they were molded to be. They are good things, or they are evil things. So assuming you're using the good-evil dynamic that dragons have just normally, you have to decide whether or not your city is going to be ruled by evil or good dragons, because they can't rule in tandem. It's just not coded into their DNA. So if it is a good place, then they are not going to be very accepting of things that are evil. And being very, very old and wise and knowledgeable, they are not going to be very willing to budge on what their view of evil might be.
Yeah, cool. That's really interesting. Like, you know a lot more about that crap than I do. I'm glad you were here to answer that question. I would have just been like, throw dragons in it. I don't know, dude. That's why I like lore, though. I do like lore. Like Volo's Guide to Monsters. I love reading about monster lore because that gives you ideas to
yeah.
shape your campaign. Like I haven't read dragon lore, so like I don't know what to do with that. But I've read hags and I've read, giants and stuff. And so that it's like, oh yeah, the lore helps me come up with ideas and crap. So
Totally.
for sure, like if you want to run a monster, I feel like and make a campaign or something cool around it, reading up on the lore is going to be pivotal to making that happen in a way that's consistent with like, the established game rules. You can always do your own thing, obviously, All right, let's see, I want to check something. It won't reconnect. All right, that's cool. All right, and let's go see more questions. Paul Schreiber, hey, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? He's never stolen from another party member. Good job. Oh, he plays rogues, but he's never stolen from another party member. That's awesome.
Good.
Well done. He's lots of restraint.
Heck yeah.
Bewitched Gamer, hey, what's up, Bewitched Gamer? How you doing? Wish you luck. What are you doing? Oh, she left. She just left. It says she left to go out into the wild on a hunt for a cupcake mix. Oh, nice. So like she leaves and then I'm saying, hey, what up? Right after she left. That's awesome.
I see.
Hey, what up, D-dubs? I'm just scrolling for some questions here. Zam says, opinions about goblins. Are they better than kobolds, or are you two heretic fools? Heretic fools? I mean, I like kobolds more than goblins personally. I feel like, I don't know, they're just a little bit more cooler for me. Use a double comparative there for you, but I don't know. I feel like they're both just common. They're pretty common. You're probably going to run into some goblins or kobolds. I feel like kobolds I can do cooler stuff with, because of their trapping and that kind of stuff, and like, so, and I have a cool voice that I use with them. So I prefer kobolds, but I don't know. What do you think, dude?
I think I like goblins more.
Goblins? Are you serious? Are you just
I think
like
goblins are the way to go, man.
All right, there you go. Goblins. Bewitched Gamer says, would you like some mermaid cupcakes?
No.
No?
Nope. I know the lore of mermaids. That is a trap if I've ever seen one. Don't believe the hype of Little Mermaid was a hit job.
D-Dubs is excited because he got noticed. Who is this? Sarah Begins says, do you ever give your players a heads up of what's to come in general, like combat, skill challenge, RP, etc., so they can prepare more appropriate spells? What do you think?
I will never ever do that under the idea that they're going to be preparing their spells like that. I think that it breaks the game if they get a heads up on what's going to happen like that. However, if I feel like there's been a lot of combat going on or a lot of role play going on and the players might be like wanting more of something else, I'll let them know, in like a session or two, you're going to be getting more role play or you're going to be getting more combat. But that's not because I'm trying to get them to prepare accordingly.
Yeah.
In fact, I often like when they're unprepared.
Agreed.
It makes things more exciting.
Yep.
But I do like if I feel like they're feeling like something in their life is missing, I let them know, hey, good times are just around the corner.
Yeah, totally. I've had some game sessions that were all just role play and exploration, and there was no combat, and I've done the same thing where I was like, hey guys, there's some combat coming. As far as like what's coming ahead in the game, as far as like monsters they're gonna find and stuff like that, Sarah, the only things they know about what's coming ahead are things that develop organically during the game. Like if they discover things during the game, or they hear about things, or they interrogate somebody, or ask questions, or do investigations, they'll find out about things, based on their actions. But I never intentionally give them clues or hints or talk to them out of character, to just so that they're more prepared. That's like on them to do that if they want to, or just use their own brains.
Right.
Andrew says, Davvy, why is Horde of the Dragon Queen your favorite module?
Oh God, no! That's not what I said at all. Give me no.
That's what I heard.
Oh, or the Dragon Queen is the worst. There's no goodness that comes from that game. It's my least favorite module because you have the first you have the first chapter where it's a complete curb stomp in the favor of your enemies. And it's made with the idea of like showing that the cult is the most amazing, powerful people in the world. And there's like that they're an overwhelming force. The problem is that they are never an overwhelming force ever again. And every other time that you fight them, it's real easy to just beat them up. And besides that, once you get to chapter 4, you'll feel it because it is just traveling for 55 days. It is traveling from one end of the Sword Coast to the other. And they take you into Baldur's Gate and into Waterdeep and into Elturel and Daggerford. These are named places that matter.
Yeah.
And you get like half a page of flavor text for what these cities are all about. And the first time I ran Horde of the Dragon Queen, I didn't know that much about Baldur's Gate, so I just called it like a town. Oh my god. It's so bad.
Hey Danny, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Danny Ariaga in the chat. She's the one that always tells me to plug my merch. We did that once, Danny. I just want you to know. That'll be important for you. And Bewitched Gamer is actually here. Apparently she was brushing her hair. So, Davvy, is that cool? Is she allowed to brush her hair while she's watching a stream?
No.
I don't think so.
You're not allowed to do that.
I'm not brushing my hair. Did you brush your hair before the stream?
I never brush my hair. My hair is perfect and unattainable.
All right. So that's like a challenge. People should email photos of your hair to Davvy. What's your email?
I don't know. I think I changed it recently on account of the hacking.
Yeah, totally, dude. Was it a Gmail account that got hacked?
It was a Yahoo account.
Yahoo!
Because my Gmail account is... essentially, they got onto my Yahoo account, and I got back in through my Gmail account. I keep 2 emails depending on what it's for.
Okay, yeah, Yahoo sucks, dude.
Yeah, no, I know it does. I don't use it for much.
I should delete mine. I don't ever go in there anymore. I just use Gmail.
Yeah.
Here's a good question from Cohen. He says, "How should I go about teaching new players to play D&D?"
Ooh.
I have some thoughts, but what do you think, dude?
How do I teach new players to play D&D? Well, the first thing that you should do, I've been trying to convince a person to try out D&D. The first thing you should do is you need to figure out whether they're interested in it or whether they're like really like nervous about it. Because if they're nervous about it, you're going to want them to sit in on a session next to you, and you're going to want to just play the game normally, let them watch, and every once in a while, you'll turn to them and you'll say, all right, my character is in this situation. What do you think I should do? I have this option. I have this option. Present things to them. Spoon feed the idea of role-playing into their mouth and give them the smallest baby steps possible and steadily let it grow higher. Yeah. I remember that I was trying to get somebody into D&D, and so we were playing Star Wars Saga Edition, actually. And I was playing an NPC that was a traitor. Essentially, the party had been carrying contraband from one planet to another, and I was the guy they were supposed to meet to get the money. And so I personally didn't know how much the stuff was worth. They didn't know how much it was worth either, the players. The DM told me how much it was worth, and so I showed the person next to me who I was trying to, ease into the idea of role-playing.
Yeah.
So this is how much it's worth. This is how much I'm willing to give them to start out with. And I pitched the idea. The players were not having it because they knew that I was lowballing them to hell. And I'm like, so this is how much I pitched to them. That's how much this is worth. We're not getting to that or else we're not making any money. You need to give me a number here that'll get them to say yes and isn't too low. Sorry, that isn't too high that I make no money and isn't too low that I'll get shot. And then he pitched an amount that was essentially like $10 higher. And I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay. And then I almost got shot. But it was a great time. But it was great.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah. So it was just easing him into it without giving him a whole character and saying run.
Yes.
I'm like, I just gave him prompts, like a,
that's cool.
Get him into the idea.
Yeah, so I've introed lots of new characters into D&D, and usually two guidelines. One, let them know that they don't got to worry about the rules. We will explain the rules organically as they come up during gameplay. Taking a bunch of time up front to explain all the rules is probably maybe a little bit of a waste of time because it won't stick. So say, don't worry about the rules. Here's the basic idea. You are role-playing a character in the game, and I, the Dungeon Master, will describe a situation. All you need to do is just tell me in common English what you do. That's it. And then we at the table will help you determine what you got to roll and how it works. And usually what I do is I'll have an experienced player sit next to that person so they can say, hey, this is what's on your character sheet. This is how it works. Roll that die and you add this number. And we just slowly, organically introduce the rules to them. And then having experience, it helps a lot to have experienced players in the game, because then the new players can kind of like say, oh, okay, they can kind of see what's going on and they can figure things out. Like I had new players who didn't understand like the plot hook idea, and the Dungeon Master will kind of like give ideas of things you could do. They just wanted to climb trees and like find squirrels, you know. And so, but the new or the veteran players kind of helped guide them a little bit. Like, you know, hey, why don't we go over here and investigate? Why don't we go help rescue this kid they got kidnapped? They told us about or something, you know. And so I think it helps a lot to have some veterans in the group whenever possible. So that way, you know, they can help out and stuff. So
Totally.
all right. Find another question here. Oh, we had a super chat. Oh, I missed a super chat. The Blue Nightmare. Does that name sound familiar to you, Davvy?
Maybe.
Davvy. Ah, I did it again, Davvy.
Yeah. He says Ulfgar here. Ulfgar is a character, the name of the character. One of the characters. What's your favorite bard moment? Okay. So there I was. I was at my LARP, where I play a bard, so this counts. And there were a group of newbies that were being assaulted on the on High Trail by some goblins. Now, goblins are a really, really low-level enemy, but these were also people that were completely new to the game, and it seemed pretty obvious they were pretty new to LARPing, so they didn't know what was dangerous and what wasn't dangerous. So I took a really, really low-level spell called Word of Protection, which the way it works is as long as I keep singing, really low-level enemies can't, like, affect me. It's made not to be a really, really good ward. It's just made to get rid of like the dredges of the bad guys' ranks so that you don't have to deal with it anymore. So they're like fighting to death. One of the new people go down. One of the goblins sticks another guy with a knife. They're just all freaking out. And in the background, they hear, by the way, my character's name is Nicholas, "Behold, it's your hero, Nicholas is here." As I charge forward, yell out Word of Protection, all of the goblins sort of pantomime getting blown backwards. "As long as you are near me, you have nothing to fear. Unless you cannot enter, then you're kind of screwed. But I am the hero, and I will rescue you." And so I saved a bunch of newbies using really low-level stuff, but they were impressed anyway.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, like, somebody made a comment earlier saying that you sing a lot better than I do, and I'm inclined to agree.
Well, I think you need to sing. Let's hear it then.
You want me to sing?
Go
All
ahead. Bring it on.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, and here is my spout. Tip me over and pour me out? Is that how it goes? Come on, dude. Come on. Come on, man. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that!
You.
Say it. Say it. I suck, right? Come on. Insult me.
I have always lived by the creed that anyone can sing. But maybe you shouldn't.
So I can.
Anybody can.
But I shouldn't.
Everybody can sing. That's the sort of the whole point is everybody can, like, like I said, I play a bard and I try to teach a bunch of new players that are thinking about being bards, and most of them are really, worried about everybody thinking that they're terrible. And I'm like, yeah, they probably will think you're terrible, but that's not the point. The point is to sing because you want to sing and not because you want everybody to like you. Newsflash, when you sing, magic comes out of your mouth and buffs all of your friends. Yes. They're gonna like your songs no matter what. You don't gotta worry about that.
So if I were a bard and I sang that just that way, and then everybody got buffed, and I did a healing word and I raised somebody, it'd be great, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start singing more.
I mean,
You've
it's
convinced
gotten to
me.
the point where when I sing my like everybody gets magical protection song, everyone surrounds me as soon as I start singing it.
Dude, so check this out. First of all, Andrew Ledhani says that I suck. Thank you, Andrew, for confirming that. I was pretty sure.
Dang.
Danny Arriaga says, Davvy, how people expect to play a bard. Luke, how the bard ends up being 100%. That's awesome. Cutting words. Oh yeah. So Flooded Sky says more singing, Luke. New skit character, Luke the Bard. That's a really good point.
I can see you in one of those floppy hats.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I just got to figure out which one of my characters to get rid of in my
We need
skits.
to get you in tights.
Tights? But like my table only gets like the top half of me, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you can stand back. You can be on the cat cam.
Yeah, but you realize that I'm like a middle-aged, overweight guy, so I don't think tights are going to be super flattering.
So are most LARPers.
That's an interesting point. Mm-hmm. Have you you're like, hey, I want to give you a little bit of feedback next time we go LARPing. So J Job Boj Bob.
Oh, J Job Boj Bob.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, helping me out there. Says, Davvy, will you do a face reveal? I really got to know.
No one's ever allowed to see what my real face looks like.
All right, that's fair, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, J Bob, Joe Bob. I can't.
JJ.
JJ. We'll call you JJ. That sounds good. So Julie the Ghost says, how do you guys prefer to DM? Note heavy or improv heavy? Oh, note heavy or improv heavy?
Right.
How do you land on that, dude?
Improv heavy. Everybody always asks me for my DM notes, and I always am really squirrely about it, and they think it's because I'm really embarrassed about them. The answer is really because they don't exist.
Yeah.
I improv pretty much everything. Like I'll read ahead to know what I need to worry about, and then I'll improv it the rest of the way. And if there's something I need to remember, then I'll write it down. But that's very few and far between.
You're referring to when you run modules, right?
Well, no matter. Oh, it's just as bad when I'm writing my own campaigns.
Okay.
When I'm running my own campaigns, I'll write down what I need to have happen in the chapter.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep a mental note of all of the important things that happen.
Okay. So I'm a writer. I studied writing. For a while I was a professional writer. That was my day job. And so my notes are basically first drafts that could be published modules in some regards. Sometimes I do bulleted lists, but sometimes it's it could be a first draft. But here's the thing. My notes are super note heavy, but at the game table, I don't refer to them a whole lot. A lot of the times I just know the crap because I'm just prepared for it, and then, I can roll with the things, but I have done heavy improv where I haven't prepared a whole lot. Actually, my Wonder Panda campaign that I run at work, super improv heavy. I don't prepare. I prepare a few things: the map and the encounters. Everything else is improv. Descriptions of rooms, crap traps, just everything. We'll just improv the crap out of that. So I can go both ways, but by nature, I'm gonna be the note maker. I'm gonna be the preparer for sure. That's fair. Did we just get another super chat? Theen. Theen, what up, dude? Theen is one of our. He's one of our. He super chats a lot. I don't know what name to give him. He throws a lot of money around here, and we do appreciate that. But he says, plug that merch. Also, Davvy, how long did it take you to learn to sing that good?
I do not sing good. I just sing confidently. I didn't learn to sing well. I just learned how to sing loud.
Nice. I need to. You know what? We should get together and I can practice.
Oh, totally.
You can give me tips and stuff. Yeah. I can work on my teapot song. So Theen wants me to plug the merch. There's merch down below. It says the DM Lair on a shirt. I got hoodies. I've been a Dungeon Master since high school, all that crap. I got a coffee mug. I just added a coffee mug. This is the DM Lair. So yeah, there you go. Go grab some merch. Cohen says, how do I get my D&D players to stay off their phones? How do you do this?
So I found that if my D&D players are not paying attention, it's usually due to a failing of my own, because it's sort of my responsibility to make something fun that's going to connect with the players. But generally, what I'll do is, if I'm realizing that there's some people that are like on their phone a whole lot, I tend to throw more things at that one, not monsters, but like more role play at the person that's on their phone, because whether we like it or not, we'll get bored sometimes, and some people show it by staying on their phone. So when they're just flipping through their Facebook, it's because I have failed to engage them. And so I'm going to do my best to get them re-engaged for a while.
Yep.
And sometimes I don't have to worry about that, because you're going to have those players that are very like forward facing, and then you're going to have those players that stay in the background a little bit. You figure out the party dynamic after the first couple of sessions. It's just a matter of making sure that those people that like staying really down in the background aren't being completely lost. Again, it just goes into, when people are really quiet, pull them out from that quietness.
Yeah, like, so I completely agree with you, because I think as a dungeon master, it's very easy for me to have the first impulse of blaming my players and saying they're bad players, or they're on their phones, they're being disrespectful of my game, blah, 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 whatever. But like, there's a time when we have to have a moment of introspection. Like, as a dungeon master, am I not engaging them? Am I being boring? Is the game boring? Am I not helping, like what you're saying, like individual players have moments to shine and stuff? Like it could be my fault, you know? Like, so like, I need to look at my games and what I'm doing and see if there's a way that I can improve and be a better dungeon master and be more interesting, you know? And I have a player that's on his phone a little bit, you know, but I think that's because like he loves combat, and when combat's not happening, it's just not that interesting to him. So it's like a personality thing. It's just like, that's not his thing. So he's just on his phone a little bit, you know. So
you can't force people to like something, is a lot of the point.
Yeah.
You can take away their phone, but they're just going to be bored without a phone now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've been in games before where the dungeon master has banned electronic devices, and you can do that, but that's not the solution. The solution is to run a better game, in my opinion. So people don't want to be on their phones.
Right.
All right. We got 5 minutes. Oh, we got the Thien threw some more money at us, dude. He says $5. Thank you, Thien. Appreciate that. Fine. How long did it take you to sing loud and confidently? Okay, so hold on, Davvy. Like, I want you to do another kind of like where you don't answer his question again and kind of prompt him to have to super chat again to get the real answer.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
okay,
I was contemplating that.
Okay, go.
So, I mean, I've always sang loud and confidently. I how do I even start with that? It's like, I didn't really have to learn to sing loud and confidently. I just had to learn to be in a place where no one could tell me to stop. And eventually, after listening to because I'd record my voice and hear it over and over and over again, just as my job.
Yeah.
So eventually I had to get used to what the sound of my voice is and stop hating myself. And when I'm alone in my apartment, no one can tell me to stop singing, Mom. So
that's when you do most of your singing?
Oh, yeah. Like,
alone in your apartment?
Yeah, because, like I said, like, that might sound sad, but no one can tell me not to. And most people will tell you not to when you are singing around them just abstractly. Usually it's musicals. I love musicals.
Really? You like musicals?
Yeah, musicals are great. Heathers, Be More Chill, Dear Evan Hansen, Hamilton. Maybe not Hamilton so much. I've listened to way too much Hamilton.
So check this out, dude. So like, this was a few years ago, but I took my family to see Frozen, which is a Disney musical, basically, you know.
Count.
Okay, whatever. So like, we walked in and we started watching it. My wife is like, Luke, this is a musical. We don't like musicals. And I'm like, I know, I didn't know it was a musical. Let's just watch it because we paid for it. And it was, my daughter was with us too, so we watched it, you know, but yeah. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Grab a question. D-Dub says, is it just me or does Davy's hair make his ears look elven?
No.
Good answer. By the way, when you were doing your little Curse of Strahd impersonation and you had this little smile and these evil eyes, I was convinced, dude. That was a very good Curse of Strahd. It was good. Yes, right there. Exactly. You could be a fae, dude. Like, you could easily pass off as a fae. I would believe it, 100%.
So I have humored the fantasy of one day covering some songs from different musicals, but doing it as if it were a storyline where I was playing a Faye character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if anyone has heard, I don't know if you've heard "Be More Chill" the musical. There's a song in there called "The Pitiful Children," and it's just so like technically it's a computer taking control of everybody's minds, but it sounds so much like a Fae taking control of everybody's minds. Like you can easily reflavor it.
That's awesome.
You should listen to more musicals.
Yeah, I will get on that. Well, man, I can't. Dicko Rock himself says musicals are glorious. Hey,
Yeah,
Kim
they're pretty
Serio. Hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing? Good to see you here. Natalie Spain. Hello, Natalie. I saw one of your comments before, Natalie. You said something about something, and it was funny. I just don't remember what it was, but thank you.
I have to call attention to this. Allagash says, "Was this kid even born when Luke was in high school?" Hey, Luke, when did you go to high school?
So let me see. 1996 is when I started high school, and no. I graduated in 1998, so I started high school in 1994. Yes, that sounds good. 94 to 98 is when I was in high school. Were you born at that time?
Maybe.
I'm almost 40, so there's a possibility, but I would peg you to be in your low 20s. So there's a possibility that you weren't born, but I don't know.
I am an eternal being, and my age will forever be a matter of contention.
It's funny. Like in my videos that I film, I always would have this little shine, because you perspire a little bit and there's so much light, you shine. Mm-hmm. And so I started putting a little bit of like powder, like makeup powder on to take down the shine. Mm-hmm. But I noticed that it also makes me look about 10 years younger. And I was like, holy crap, this is why people wear makeup. It's like it makes you look, the bags under my eyes are gone, the little wrinkles. It's like, oh man, it was beautiful. So anyway, yeah, there you go. I wear makeup for my videos. All right,
I used to.
Did you use? But you don't. Oh, but you don't do like face reveals
for my like short films.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like heavy makeup or just a little bit to make sure there's no shine or something.
I used to wear a little bit to get rid of any blemishes and acne because I was a teenager at a point.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right, so we are at 8:00, Davvy. I don't know if you gotta take off. I know we said like 6 to 8, so I don't know how you're doing in time, but you got like.
So I won't lie, I have been praying for the clock to turn to 8 because I've needed to go to the bathroom for the last like hour to half an hour. I really need to go to the bathroom. This has been fantastic, though. I really appreciated you inviting me onto this.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Davvy, I just want to show you something really quick.
Oh,
I have an intermission screen right here. Ooh, and so we could have, at any point in time, we could have taken a quick bathroom break.
Is that so?
I just want you to know.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I could see you squirming there, so I was holding out. I wanted to let you know at the end.
Super cool, you man.
So
all right,
so
this has been fantastic.
Yeah, we should do this again or something, or maybe you could have me on a stream, or we'll figure something out. We'll talk.
Oh, of course.
But,
yeah.
This has been lots of fun, dude.
Of course,
all right, I'll let you go to the bathroom and have fun. So,
I don't expect to be having much fun in the bathroom, but
you don't have fun in the bathroom?
Michael in the
you gotta take a book. You gotta take a book with you, dude. Take a book with you.
Alrighty. But this has been fun. I'll see you when I see you, I suppose.
Yep, absolutely. Probably Gen Con or some crap, right? In person.
Oh, are you going to Gen Con?
I am. I'll be at Gen Con. Yeah.
I mean, assuming the virus doesn't ruin it.
Assuming.
Yeah. Gen Con was the best.
Yeah.
I'll totally see you there then, and I'll see anybody else who happens to go.
This will be my first time, so yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to show me around.
It'll be my second time.
Okay.
So now I am a veteran of Gen Con. There's so much complication to it, but yeah, I'll see you there then.
All right, dude. We'll see you then.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
How do I leave?
Oh, you know what? I'll kick you out. That's
Yeah,
the easiest way.
Yeah, how do I get out of here?
Hold on a second.
You got it.
Hold on.
I'm trapped. I'm trapped in
Stand
your
by.
domain. Remember that thing I said before about how you took over my... Hello?
Okay, here you go. I'm kicking you
Yep.
out.
I'm ready. I'm ready for...
And he's gone. All right, cool. So this is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, first of all, we're going to go to the cat cam. The stream is not over. We're going to keep on going here. We are going to take a brief intermission break, and then I'm on this camera now. And then when we come back, we're going to be creating a D&D one-shot adventure together. So we'll do that really quick. We got 2 hours to create a short adventure together, and that's what we're going to be doing. And so I'm going to take a bathroom break too, and then when we come back, we'll be doing that. So yeah, stick around for some fun. It'll be awesome. Oh, I got to put some music on. Hold on. I got to do intermission music. Hold on. Where's my music? Here we go. Play. Let's scroll down to something like that. All right. Is it playing? Hold on a second. Ah! Oh, jeez. Epidemic sound can't be reached. No! All right, hold on. I'm having a crisis here. Epidemic sound is not working. Okay. So that's not working. Hold on. I got some different music. We don't want to have the intermission break without some music for you guys to all listen to. So I gotta pull up something else. There we go. There we go. That's better. How's that? So my chat has completely disconnected from my live stream, and it's not refreshing. So I cannot see anything you guys are saying, like nothing at all. And I don't know how to fix it. Wow. We might be having a complete cosmic failure right now. So first of all, my chat stopped working in OBS, completely disconnected and is unable to connect. And now my pop-up chat from YouTube that's in like the live streamer is unable to connect as well. And I can't see what you guys are all saying. I don't even know if anybody's here anymore. Like nothing's working. According to OBS, I'm still streaming and I have no dropped frames. So it's possible you guys can all still see me, but I don't know because I can't see the chat. I'm gonna check my Discord. Maybe somebody over there. Oh, Discord's not even connecting. Discord is disconnected. Hold on a second. I'm gonna check with my moderators. See if my moderators say something. I'm gonna go on my phone. My computer's not working. Troubleshooting. I need like a troubleshooting. I need like a troubleshooting standby thing to put up on the screen when stuff like this happens. Moderators, I'm messaging you in our Discord. Okay, cool. So you could, so Generous Heal, you can still hear me, like what I'm saying right now. Yeah, but can you hear me? Like, say peanut if you heard that. Type peanut. Peanut. Oh man, why nothing working? I can't see chat. Oh, you know what? Oh, jeez, this is gonna be so lame. I feel like my internet is crashing on my computer right now, and so I don't know how long this is gonna work. Because eventually, if my internet connection is going bad, OBS is gonna start dropping frames at some point. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect to my stream via my iPad so that I can see what people are saying. That's how we'll do this. Thanks, Danny. I gotta turn the volume down. All right. Hey, okay, yeah. Now I can see some people. This is gonna be really hard. This is gonna be super hard to run an adventure creation. Looking down at the chat down here, everybody's saying peanut. Nice, awesome. Well, at least my iPad's working. It's my stupid computer. Like, literally. Okay, I'm going to get off the intermission screen. We'll go back to here. My computer might die. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. There, that should be more of an ambiance of music as opposed to... All right. Yeah. Restart it. So Clement, the problem is that if I restart my computer, the live stream will stop. The live stream will completely stop, and then I'm going to have to restart the live stream when it boots up in about 5 minutes. Should I do that? Should I just because I know this problem has been happening to me actually a lot recently, where I can't connect to the internet from my PC, and I have to restart my PC, and then everything works just fine. And so I know that I'm pretty sure that's the solution, to just restart the PC. But I'll have to stop the stream and then restart the stream. We could probably do that. What do you guys think? Should we just restart it so we can do our adventure creation? Otherwise, this is going to be really hard. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the chat. And then we'll just come back in about 5 minutes after it restarts and we can do our adventure creation thing. What do you guys think? Yeah, Clement, thank you, sir. He says, just do it instead of having a hard time. Yeah, I'll restart it. Okay, all right. Okay, Natalie's going to wait for me. Thanks. Cool. Yeah. I'm going to restart the PC, so the stream's going to shut down, and then I will be back in about 5 minutes or when it reboots, hopefully, and it'll work. All right. Sorry about this. I don't know. I feel I'm not a professional streamer anymore. Actually, probably I don't actually have Comcast. I was going to blame Comcast. I can't even do that. I got nothing. All right, guys. I'll see you back in a little bit. I'll stop talking about restarting. I'll actually restart. So I'll see you in a second. I think I'm on now. I think it's working again. Say something. Can you hear me again? Is it working? Oh, that was awesome. All right, I need to fix some of my cameras. What's up, Ketchup? I'm back. I gotta fix some of my cameras. My cameras are a little whacked right now. Hold on. Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. Configure video. There we go. That made that better. And I feel like my brightness is a little high. I'm going to lower my brightness a little bit. That is a little better. What if I turn that off? Yeah, that makes it a little bit better. Just tweaking our video. This is what I do before the stream, but since the stream wanted to crash, let's see, this side. That side's kind of bright. That's all right. I guess we're going to live with it. We'll just live with imperfect stream quality so we can get the show on the road here. And let me see. Stand by. Let's go to... I need to adjust this camera right here, because this camera always is really bright. So let me adjust the brightness. Woo! Behind the screen, behind the scenes. Configure video and adjust the brightness down a little bit. Oop, the white balance. We do not want auto white balance. Thank you. There we go. That's better. And it still seems a little bright. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's better. Let's go with that. All right, cool. That looks better. This looks better. Excellent. I don't know what happened. My computer has been doing this actually almost daily. It has been having trouble connecting to the internet, and my Wi-Fi works fine. I can get the internet on my phone, on my iPad, laptop. Everything works fine except for my PC, and I have to restart the PC for it to work. And I'm pretty sure my computer is on it. I have to get a new computer. I'm pretty sure this thing's dying. I've been wanting a new computer for a while now anyway, because it's just so slow, and video editing is really painful on this thing. So, uh-oh, I just froze. Oh, I'm back. All right, cool. Let's get this show on the road then. I'm going to close this. We need to start creating a D&D adventure together. So, yes, Kim, Sariel, thank you, Melkor, Natalie, Andrew, Dito. Glad you guys all stayed through the technical difficulties. Yes, Flooded Sky, what up, dude? Nick Prisco, still here. Ed Robinson, what up, dude? All right, cool, let's do this stuff. So we're creating a D&D adventure together. It's going to be a one-shot. We now no longer have 2 hours. We now only have 1.5 hours to create this one shot. And so it's going to be short. We need to start thinking about some ideas for the one shot too. Something interesting, something that can be resolved quickly too. It can't turn into a big, huge, massive dungeon. And we're gonna attempt to make a map using Dungeon Fog, which is it has really good final products. The only problem is that I don't use it that often, because I only have to make a map for it every like month or so, and so I might be a little bit rusty at it. But we'll just work through that. We'll try to do a map with Dungeon Fog, and then what do you want to call it? We will. My Word document. I got to get the template up. So we need to have our Word document template. Let me pull this up. All things that were, I assure you, ready to go before we crashed. And now I need to, let's pull up Word. Where's Word? Where's Word? Let's pull up Word. And we'll get our, I have an adventure template that I use when I create my adventures. And so we're just going to use that template here on the stream to create this. Oh, I got to change. Oh, my ticker text. I didn't turn my ticker text on. Hold on. Let me turn that back on. While Word is loading super slowly. And turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that on. Boom. That's on. Boom. Start. All right. So ticker text is going. Excellent. I love it. And all right. Oh, yes. Adventure template. Boom. All right. Cool. Ready to do this. We're woo. I opened the wrong thing. I opened publisher. Wanted to go to this right there. Get rid of that. Excellent. Beautiful. Where's my Word document? Word document. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to go. So here's our template. We need ideas, so let's get some ideas going for this adventure. Thien says he'll super chat someone's idea if he likes it enough. Oh, that's really cool. Uh-oh. Snooze that really quick. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna put some background music on for a little bit of ambiance for us while you guys are brainstorming some stuff. I'm gonna have to adjust the volume of the sound and stuff too. It's almost assuredly gonna be way too loud. That's too loud. If the background music is way too loud, let me know. I think I have it down low enough. I got it like between -40 and -35 decibels, which is usually about good. All right, cool. Let's do this. Cool. I'm reading through some stuff. We have something about anteaters. Can we have a town attacked by a dragon and the dragon goes back to... you know what we have to do? You guys, we have to decide what level we're designing this adventure for, too. You know what? Actually, what we should do is we should pick an idea first. And then decide... Actually, no, hold on. Hold on a second. Pause on the ideas. Can we get some... Throw me numbers in the chat of what level we should design this adventure for. Because here's the thing. In my experience, I make lots of adventures across different levels on my site, thedmlair.com, and the most popular ones are low-level adventures, and I think that's because most groups play at lower levels, and so if we design something that's lower level, it might be more useful for you guys to use in your own games and stuff. So give me some numbers here. What kind of level should we design an adventure at? I got a 3 to 5, a 5 to 8, 3 to 5, 3 or 5. Okay, so I got some 15s and an 18 and a 15 and stuff, 6 to 8. I was eating peanuts too while we were waiting for things to load up. I wasn't joking about getting a snack. I was hungry. Lots more 3 to 5. 1 to 14. Evan is like 1 to 14. Very good. We got a lot of 3 to 5s. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's pick a level. I feel like level 3, so we have either level 3 or level 5. So we're gonna do an adventure for level 3 or level 5. What do you guys think is better? Theme is like 1 to 20. Now we're narrowing it down. 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Which one? 3 or 5? We got a 3. We gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. D-dubs is like epic 1 to 30. You guys are like, oh man. Ketchup says 4. Wow. We're like evenly split. I feel like we're evenly split between 3 and 5. Now we got some more 5s coming in. I vote 5. D-dub. All right, Theen. You get to choose. You got a super chat. $20, and you get to choose the level. No, don't do that. I'm joking with you, dude. You do enough. I see a bunch of 5s now. You know what? Let's do 5. Is that cool? Let's do level 5. Flip a coin. We could just sit here for the next 10 minutes, going back and forth. Theen's like, here you go, $2. Number 3. Okay. Theen has decided it for us. We're gonna do a level 3 adventure. So let's write that in here. I wasn't kidding. It's designed for 4 level 3 characters. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here, and I'm gonna do that. Mickey Oliver, thanks for subbing, man. Appreciate it. We don't need that. We'll have to decide these things at some point. All right, cool. Now we go to the ideas. Okay, so I'm sorry. You guys were all brainstorming ideas, and now we skipped that, and now we're coming back to it. So throw me some ideas down. It's okay if you take your previous idea and put it back down here again. And we're gonna try to find an idea here. Okay, so remember, we're doing a level 3 adventure. So if you're like, Ancient Red Dragon, I'm gonna be like, that doesn't work, dude. And literally, I have an idea for a dragon. Cameron, hey, what up, dude? Welcome, man. Good to see you, dude. Oh, players have to gather a rare animal for a zoo. That's interesting. Ooh, a party needs to steal a precious gem to get them out of debt from a beholder. Oh, that's interesting. One shot should be encounter sized. So, Alan, a one shot needs to have probably 3 scenes to it. Maybe. A guardian, they're gonna go someplace and there's an initial guardian, and then we're probably gonna have like a social interaction, somebody inside that they're gonna have to talk to in some way, and then we're probably gonna have like the final fight. So yeah, we're gonna have about 3 scenes for a one shot. So it's not gonna have a whole lot. It'll be pretty short. It's a one shot. Yeah, this is a one shot. Like right below the text on the screen, we're creating a one shot D&D adventure. Yeah, giddy up. Oh, Sean Hannon says townsfolk are disappearing and come back as grown up and old. Figure out what is happening. Okay. There's a dangerous plague. The PCs are hired to convince the people to do this. The only control measure is to socially isolate. Oh wow, that's like so that'll be like a mostly a non-combat sort of adventure. Flooded Sky says a summoner named Davvy or Davvy. No, oh Davvy. No, now it is. Oh, now I'm totally screwing it up. We'll go with Davvy. Summons an ooze that attacks when his song angers it and loses control of it. A big bad named Davvy who sings an annoying repetitive song and is tone deaf. His song summons an ooze that attacks the town. The town being attacked by oozes, and they have to go investigate, and it turns out to be a bard named Davvy, and he's a really horrible singer. I like the way this is going. I like that idea. That sounds really fun. What do you guys think? Hey, Aaron, what up, dude? You're new to D&D and still learning. That's awesome, man. You are in the perfect stream because we're literally creating an adventure together. So this is kind of reinforcing most of the stuff that DMs are going to do when they create their homebrew adventures. Like a lot of the mechanics and a lot of the work behind the screen. So you're in the perfect spot, dude. Yeah, we have a Discord server linked down in the description too, as well. Lots of DMs there that'll help you out and give you advice, man. Yeah, Davvy is the villain. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's the idea, you guys. That's the storyline. Let's type this out. We're gonna roll with this. The basic plot line is going to be oozes are attacking a town. What's the name of the town? Are attacking a town. What is it? Mr. T. Hey, Mr. T! What up, dude? A group of cattle rustling goblins that ride wolves. Nice. He's like, throw it. $22, man. I really appreciate that. You're awesome, dude. He's like hijacking the idea. I don't know, man. We kind of already decided on a really cool idea, but now I feel guilty because you just like super chatted us. Maybe we can, you know what? Maybe we can do like a little like random encounter or something if we have time, and we can use that idea. I'm gonna throw this here at the end. Idea. Oh wait, hold on a second. Hold on. That could be. We literally have a random encounter. So random encounter. A group of cattle rustling goblins that ride wolves. So we're gonna put that as a random encounter here, and then we are going to contribute. We're gonna put your name in this, so it'll have your name in it. Contributed by Mr. T. There you go. You'll be immortalized in this publication. How's that sound? Is that fair, dude? I feel like we need to go with this like evil bard idea because we just had Davvy. I did it again. We just had Davvy on the stream, so I kind of like this idea. Oozes are attacking a town. Chappy town. Oh, nice. What is it? Somebody said something like. Danny says, "You're good, Thien. Just keep others in mind when loot can be bought." I can be bought. I can. To a certain extent, I can be bought. There's no shame in that. Oozes are attacking a town, and the players the characters are tasked with stopping them. And we'll say the big bad is an evil. Is he evil? Yeah, he's an evil bard named Davvy, who has a horrible singing voice. There we go. We could say has a horrible singing voice. We could say he grew up in the town, and all the villagers made fun of his horrible singing, and now he is out for revenge. How's that? I'm gonna totally share this with Davvy too. When we get done with this, I'm gonna be like, dude, we made an adventure after you left, and you're the big bad. Oh, this is awesome, man. A tone deaf bard. Yes, a tone deaf bard. Okay, so the NPCs. Let's see. So this is Davvy the bard. Davvy the Fey bard. Or just say the bard. But something about Fey too. Davvy. I know I keep saying it wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong forever. He was so cool too. He put up with it the whole time and didn't say anything to me. until was it you, Flooded Sky, who finally told him? Wow. Fred says I can be bought and the price is $5. Oh, his singing does nothing but attract oozes, which only makes him madder. Oh, that's a good idea, dude. All right, so Davvy the Bard. So, Davvy the Bard, he is a... What does he look like? What race is he? What kind of fae can he be? Like an elf? Oh, yeah, he could be like an elf. Or a half-elf or something. I don't know. So, an elf from the Feywild who... an elf born in the Feywild. Born in the Feywild, who grew up in What do we call it? What was the name of the town? We need a name of the town. A wood elf. A wood elf is good. A wood elf. Give me the name of the town. It can't be Chappy Town because. Oh yeah, it could be Chappy Town, because the NPC is called Davvy the Bard, so we could have the location could be Chappy Town. We're gonna say a small sleepy town full of teapots. What else could we say about this town? Eladrin are elves from the Feywild. Ooh, AJ Silver Radio, good call. And Eladrin, I spelled that wrong. Eladrin, elf, born in the Feywild, who grew up in Chappy Town. He is although being completely tone deaf, he loved singing from an early age. As a result of his constant horrible singing, he was mocked ruthlessly throughout his youth. He has now become a bard somehow, and now seeks revenge on the inhabitants of Chappy Town. Since his horrible singing only seems to summon oozes out of a nearby swamp, he is sending those oozes to attack the villagers. All right, how's that? That's like kind of what we were talking about. Chappy Town always had a line for the bathroom. Vorian. Ah, yes, that's great. So a small sleepy town full of teapots, where there is always a line for the bathroom. We'll say latrines. For the latrines. And the inhabitants constantly have to hold it. Oh, full of teapots and limitless tea. And then we'll say, however, there we go. All right, that's awesome. Thien. All right, Thien says, NPC, a necromancer, name of Luke Hart, spelled wrong. He has 9 zombies who are tabaxi. Do with this what you will. Okay, Thien. We're gonna add that as a random encounter. And we're gonna say thank you, sir, for the $5 too. I appreciate that. Contributed by Thien. All right, awesome. Whoops, I gotta save this. I should save this before my computer crashes again and I lose everything. Hold on a second. Stand by. YouTube, live streams. Where are the live streams? Live streams. Here we go. We don't have a name for this. I don't know what this is going to be named. The Adventures of Chappy Town. Adventures in Chappy Town. I don't know. Adventure in Chappy Town. Let's do that. Oh, this is a level 3. Yeah, level 3. I don't know. We're gonna go with Adventure in Chappy Town for right now as the name of this adventure. Cameron, you finally got some toilet paper. Oh my gosh, Cameron, I was getting low on toilet paper, and I had to go to the store at about what do you want to call it? 5 in the morning, and there were some left, and I actually ended up getting some. I was concerned for a while. Like I'm not kidding. I'm being very serious. Andrew, Thien wants you to read his comments so that you'll like super chat it or something. Make Luke the mayor. Oh, okay. Okay. So Stand by. Stand by. That's great. Great. Okay, so Luke is going to be the mayor. So we're going to say Luke Hart, a necromancer. Oh, with 9 tabaxis. Thien. That is so perfect. That's how many cats I have. Thien is like, Luke, you talk about your cats all the time. Of course I know how many cats you have. A necromancer with 9 tabaxi zombies, who is the mayor of Chappy Town. Yeah, because he's the one that can be like, hey, help me. Okay, so we're onto something here. This is really cool. I like this. Fiend's like, I pay attention. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little crazy out there. I still feel weird when I leave the house and go somewhere. Like, I shouldn't be leaving the house and stuff. It feels really weird for me to go to the store and stuff, you know. Oh, it's a town of potters who specialize in making little teapots. Oh my gosh. Full of potters who specialize in making little teapots. Short and stout. Nearby. Oh, yeah. The farmers grow tea and produce. Whoops, I skipped the word. Grow tea and produce limitless amounts. Excellent. I love it. Oh, D-Dubs, the shutdown helped you. You got more hours. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that's going well for you, man. It really sucks, you guys, because there are people like losing jobs, being laid off, going on unemployment. Like, it is not cool. It is not cool. I hope this crap all gets back to normal and people can like get back to like. Imagine losing your job and crap and not being able to pay bills. I mean, oh my gosh, at a mass level. It's like, I'm so blessed that my company, we all can work from home. It's such a blessing. I can't imagine if whoa, yeah, that's rough. That's so rough. Okay, let's move on. Let's not dwell on the dire times. Let's make this a getaway from all the bullcrap going on in the real world. But I don't want to minimize that because it is serious. Let's just try to distract ourselves. Oh, that's true. Okay, what were we doing? We were doing something here. We have Chappy Town. We have the villain. We have so Davvy is the villain and Luke or something. You know what it should be like Luckhart. like what if we did that? What if we said Luckhart as like a way to mispronounce my name since I was doing it to him the whole time?
That's bullcrap! Is that what you're looking for, Andrew? Well, I'm gonna tell you, that sucks!
Every time I say bullcrap, you hear the rogue's voice. You should say Luckhart. Okay, what are we doing? What's the next step? I think we have the NPCs, we have a location, we have a storyline, and a plot hook. So the inciting action. Now the inciting action is also, whoops, that's the wrong button. The inciting action is also the plot hook. That's another way of saying plot hook. But this is basically how the players, their characters, are going to find out about the central tension, which we just got done making up, and being introduced to what's going on, and then being tasked with finding the solution. So what could we use as the plot hook? We've set up the mayor of Chappy Town being Luckhart. So it could be something as simple as the mayor asking them to go solve the problem. But maybe there's a better idea out there for how we can do that, because I'm apparently not super creative. Wait. Oh, okay, cool. I sound like the kobold. Actually, Nico, dude, like behind the screen, like insight, the voice I used for the rogue and the kobold is the same. The voice is the same, but like how I act is different. Like if I'm being the kobold, if I'm doing Gary the intern, I'm gonna be the same voice, but I'm gonna be not aggressive and stuff. I'm gonna be kind of dumb, a little bit passive, a little bit humorous or something, but the voice is the same. And then when I'm the rogue, I'm being very judgmental, very aggressive, you know, calling people idiots and stuff, you know. So, yeah. The bathrooms are filled with slimes. Mr. CD Player, what up, dude? Of all the live streams I've been a part of, people never respond to me. Dude, so like, it's more difficult when we're doing the Q&A, because I talk a lot. But when we get into the adventure creation, I'm really trying to like read your guys' ideas and you know, when we like, I want to have a conversation with you guys. You know what I mean? Like that's the cool part of a live stream, is I can talk with you and you talk with me, and then we come up with something really cool. Like we're creating something and we use your ideas and stuff. You know, so that's what I like to do around here. You know, as much as possible. I think it's hard. Like I said, it's harder on the Q&A. But once we get into the idea creation, like we do this stuff. And Danny's really cool. My moderators are all really cool. Danny's the one that always makes me plug my merch though. Okay, so what about our plot hook? Our inciting action or our plot hook? Any ideas for how we can do that? Always good in a one shot to start off with a battle. We could do that. So we could just have them get attacked by slimes, and that kind of kicks off the idea that there's a problem with slimes and stuff. So that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Yeah, I have a Discord server, Mr. CD Player. Thanks, Danny, for bringing that up. It's a really good place for dungeon masters to get help from other people and crap. So yeah, stand by. Let's go over to D&D Beyond and let's see if we can find like a slime or an ooze that would be appropriate for a level 3 party. Ooze? What do you guys think? What would be appropriate for a level 3 party? Ooze folk, ooze master, a gray ooze? What CR are those? Help me out, guys. What's a good low-level ooze that we could be using? Oh, great. Gray ooze is a 1/2. That's not too bad. So we got gray ooze. What page is this on? Oh, it doesn't even tell you the page. Whatever. So a gray ooze is a CR 1/2. Gray ooze. Yeah, we'll just say CR 1/2. Just for my reference here. Could be gray oozes. Yeah, let's just do gray oozes for the encounter, and we're gonna calculate this encounter. So we're gonna have 4 characters. And by the way, I'm gonna drop a link. This is the encounter the encounter creation balancing site or whatever you want to call that I use. I highly recommend it. It makes things super simple, super easy. So we have 4 characters, level 3, and gray oozes were what, 1/2? And we have 6 of them. That's hard. We don't need. Level 3 is still a little bit in squishy land, so I don't want to make this super hard. Medium. A medium encounter to kick off the adventure, I feel is okay. Gray oozes could corrode metal weapons and stuff, though. So that's kind of dangerous. These things, I feel like these things are more dangerous at low levels than they might otherwise. An ochre jelly? We'll look up those in a second, because we're probably going to want to use different types. You know what? We might just give them 2 of them to kind of get them warmed up. You know what I mean? All right, Monster Manual page 243. Okay, thanks, Thien. Appreciate that. I like to put these references up here so that when people are using them, they can look him up and find him really quick. All right, so inciting action or plot hook. While traveling, the characters are attacked by 2 oozes. 2 oozes that ambush them from mud puddles in the road. All right, that'll be the quick introduction into the fact that there are oozes. But how are they going to find out about Chappy Town and the problem? We got to move them along. So what's the next step? What's the next thing that we're going to help to do to clue our players in on Chappy Town and there being a problem there? We have to advance the storyline. So, muddle puddles? Muddy. Did I say muddle puddles? I did. Thank you. Muddle puddles. Mud puddles. What's our next step? Yeah, Thien is like, since you always talk bad about D&D Beyond. I don't, you know what? This is interesting. So, like, I love D&D Beyond in certain regards. It's a really cool service, but I feel like it has a couple main flaws. The search functionality is abysmal. So that is a huge flaw to me. That's the main reason I want to use it, to find things quickly. And if the search functionality is lacking, that's a problem. And then the microtransaction method of having to buy books individually. I would love to be able to pay like $25 a month to have access to everything without having to keep buying each individual book. If I could just pay a lump sum each month to have access, I would be on board with that. I know a lot of people don't like subscription services. I get that. But I actually have come to be okay with them. Okay, anyway. Create a homebrew monster called Muddle Puddles. We could. We only have an hour left to go to create this entire one-shot. And homebrew stuff takes a while, so I don't think we'll be able to do that tonight. But that's a cool idea. A skill check reveals the holes are not natural, they're traps. Okay. Ooh, Thien says the players are making their way down the road and get stopped by a plump tabaxi who asks for their help, saying, "My master is looking for something for you." We could have somebody traveling down the road. Merry Meads! Chappy Town is having a Teapot Expo, a good place to rest. Oh, yes. Okay, Mary, I got an idea. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to say, after the attack, a traveling merchant greets them and tells them about an excellent Teapot Expo going on in Chappy Town, not far away. And then the merchant also mentions that it's a great place to rest since the road has become dangerous due to the ooze problem. The merchant can tell them that the mayor of Chappy Town is willing to pay handsomely for adventurers who can help with the problem. So that's a way. So they get attacked. Merchant comes by and they're like, "Oh, hey, by the way," and then points them toward like the mayor who can then fill them in. So that's what I'm thinking. Danny is Thien one of your players, Danny? Really? Jolly Cotton, hey, good to see you again. Yeah, can somebody give Jolly Cotton a quick recap? So get her. Jolly, I don't know. I was calling you her, but like I don't know. I just assumed your gender. Ah! Flooded Sky loves all the typos. That's awesome, dude. Hassan Tower is back. Good. Like, you left us? I didn't even know you left us, man. I'm glad you're back, though. I was gonna take a drink, and I grabbed my jar of peanuts. That's not gonna work. All right. I think this is good. Now what happens in Chappy Town? So, we're gonna do a quick little scene where they're probably gonna travel to Chappy Town. So we need to just give some basic information. We're not gonna design the whole town. I want like 3 bullet points of something that we can tell them when they go into Chappy Town. So what kind of stuff? Sorry, peanuts. Do you think we should mention when they go to Chappy Town? They get ambushed on the road by oozes. Traveling merchant points them to Chappy Town. Let's assume they bite and they go to Chappy Town. Flooded Sky. That is a great idea. The Teapot Expo is canceled because everyone is hiding from the ooze attacks. And then, yeah. If the players inquire about the attacks from any village, villagers will point them to the home of the mayor, Luckhart, who can give them more information. Excellent. I like it. Good. The graveyard is bigger than the city. Oh, you have a necromancer mayor. That is really cool. Good idea, Sarah. So the group notices as they approach the town, that the graveyard, that there is a huge graveyard on the outskirts that is bigger than the town itself. If they inquire about this in town, everyone, like, they don't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. No one wants to talk about it and is very elusive. The large graveyard has to do with the mayor, Luckhart, being a necromancer. Oh, what about the cats? Are there lots of cats in town? You know, because like the mayor has a thing for cats or something. Should we put bunches of cats in town? What do you guys think? Theme says, do your DM job. Flooded Sky, that's a good idea. Toxic says, while the PCs are discussing things with Luke, the problem comes to them. Davvy and his army attack the town on a large scale. That's interesting. So basically, what Toxic is saying is that instead of giving them a dungeon to go to, while they're in town, the oozes attack. And then we could give them a couple scenes where, first of all, oozes attack the mayor's house and they have to defend. And then oozes are all over the place. And Davvy could be somewhere singing a horrible sound. And then the mayor is like, you must stop Davvy. I keep calling him Davvy. You must stop Davvy. If you don't stop him, the oozes will overrun us. They could be that. That could be what it is. And that will be, like, I feel like that's more interesting as I'm kind of like mulling it over here. I feel like that's more interesting than if we just give them a dungeon to go to. You know, the town becomes under attack, you know? And it absolves me of making a map. Oh, I love it. I think we're doing that. That's a great idea, Toxic. All right, cool. Oozes eating the cats. I think there should be more cats than people. Sean, I agree with you. Yeah, totally. Yeah, oozes will kill the cats. Oozes will be eating the cats, and the mayor will just be begging them, please save my cats. Okay, we gotta get some of this on paper. We got a really cool idea going on here. I'm excited to share this with Davvy now. Davvy. This is gonna, I'm permanently scarred. I'm gonna be saying his name wrong for all eternity. Whew. Okay, Chappy Town. And then we'll also say the characters. Also notice there are like tons of cats wandering the streets. More cats than there are villagers. And then we'll say the mayor loves cats. And has passed an ordinance, has passed a town ordinance that there must be more cats than citizens. Or else. I don't know. Yeah, there must be more cats than citizens. That's awesome. Okay, cool. And what else were we saying? Okay, that's what happens in Chappy Town. Okay. So assuming they're going to go talk to the mayor. We're pointing them toward the mayor, and they're going to go talk to the mayor. So let's assume they go talk to the mayor. So let's say, talking with the mayor. So when they go talk with the mayor, so the mayor, what is the mayor just explains to them the problem? Like, the mayor will just say, hey, you know, this is what's going on. Does he explain it? Does anything special happen with their conversation with the mayor? Does he just offer them a reward? And how much should the reward be? Fred, that's a funny idea. The ambiance for the session is annoying, repetitive kids songs. That's really cool. Oh! AJ Silver at Radio says the mayor canonically mispronounces Davvy's name, which just serves to further anger Davvy. Oh, that is a great idea. When the mayor says Davvy's name, he always mispronounces it as Davvy. This has always served to further anger Davvy. Wow, we are really playing on this. I love this. Toxic says, I'll give you 10 gold pieces for every cat saved. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. Davvy himself said a life is worth 10 gold pieces. Yes. Okay, so talking with the mayor. So the mayor tells them of the issue with oozes and how it's Davvy's fault because he's such a horrible singer. Yeah, he basically fills them in on everything that's going on with Davvy's revenge. And then we can say, the mayor is not really concerned with oozes attacking the villagers. However, he is deeply distressed about the loss of cat lives that has resulted, as the oozes seem particularly intent on consuming the felines in town. He offers them 10 gold pieces for every cat life they can save. All right. How's that? Oh yeah, we can say that. What was the name of that swamp? What was the name of the swamp that Davvy was talking about? Ratlin Swamp or something? Yeah, Luke, I am the mayor. Luckhart. It's pronounced wrong. The mayor is the main target. Oh, interesting. The mayor and Luke have so much in common. They both still say Davvy. Yeah, dude, totally, man. Ratlin Bog. Okay, hold on. The mayor can tell them that Davvy, the bard, dwells in Ratlin Bog nearby. All right. Okay, that's enough. So they're going to have a conversation. They're going to be talking about the mayor, and they're going to be trying to like figure out what they're going to do and stuff like that. And so they're going to be getting filled in on everything, and it's going to be fun. And I think this is the moment then when oozes attack the town. When Davvy, I'm going to just call him Chappy. I should just call him, I don't know. This is the lost cause. I'm gonna get a headache too over trying to pronounce his name correctly, and then I'm just gonna confuse myself. Oozes attack. I know, Nico. I was gonna call him Chappy. I have issues. The cats are the targets. Wow. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Andrew's right. I forgot in like 2 minutes. I have a bad memory. I might have been doing it on purpose too, just to keep playing on that like riff. I'm a little teapot. Oh, Melkor, that's very good. Okay, so when they come into town, okay, we're gonna say there is a tavern called. What's the name of this tavern? Because there was a tavern called, and the characters can hear the song "I'm a Little Teapot" echoing. Echoing from within. What's the name of the tavern? What is the name of the tavern? Hassan is asking if I have a mangy undead cat as a pet. No. Yes. The mayor in this, yes, has 9 undead cats. They spy lion. The little teapot inn. Meowing lion. The stout teapot. Oh, that's cool. The steaming kettle. The tavern should be called the Hairball. Hairball Inn. The Hairball Tavern. Davvy is too polite to correct the mayor, but not so polite he won't summon oozes. Nice. The Tabaxi Teapot, Cracked Pot, Hairball Grave, the Hairball Tavern, the Whistling Kettle. It gotta be Hairball. Something with Hairball. Definitely something with Hairball. The Kitty Kettle. Oh, yeah, no, I agree, Flooded Sky. So many good ideas. I think the Hairball. Called the Hairball. Yeah, we're gonna say the tavern stocks a special brew of ale named the Hairball. The Hairball that has specially cultivated floaties that enhance the flavor. Furballs of Fury. Oh my gosh. Danny's ideas go unseen, short and stout. Danny, I look at your stuff all the time. I plug my merch all the time for you, too. I think the hairball. I think we're going to go with the hairball. I think, yeah, cool. Floaties? Yeah, floaties. So, D-dubs, you know what floaties are? When you get a drink of something, and you're drinking it, and you notice there's stuff floating in the water. You know? Catnip. In the back, they sell catnip. Yeah, totally. Oh, you get it? Okay, cool. Yeah. Everybody's had floaties before, right? The litter box. A graveyard. The graveyard is called the litter box. There was a huge graveyard on the outskirts. It's bigger than... The sign... Thank you, Andrew, for subbing to the channel. Appreciate that. The sign above the cemetery names it as the litter box. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Good call, Jolly Cotton. All right, let's go back to here. So, Ooze's attack. Okay, Natalie, see you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. We'll see you next stream, probably. Because you're, like, always here. It was cool. What are we doing? Ooze's attack. We need to find out some oozes to attack. Those are some gross tabaxi. You guys, like, what was I gonna say? I'm like getting tired and stuff. I'm losing all my energy. We're gonna finish this though. We need some oozes. We did a gray ooze. What other types of oozes could we use? Because, you know, we have to have a variety of monsters in the game. Otherwise, we basically need one more type of ooze that's going to attack the mayor. And then hopefully the players are going to beeline right for Davvy. And then they'll have their little boss fight. Save my work. Yeah, I gotta save my work. Wow. There we go. An ochre jelly. Okay, let's look that up. Ochre. See what happens if I just type in that and then put jelly. So I don't put the E on the end of it. Or if I spell it like this, look what happens. It can't find it. It's a minor misspelling and it can't figure it out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna like rant about this until they fix it. Eventually I'm gonna become a big enough YouTube channel where they have to listen to me. That's a very powerful. They're a level 3. They're like a level 3. We could just throw one of these at them. It attacks the mayor's house. Gelatinous cubes, goblins, a mud method. Oh. The oozes are snuck in the hairball in various kegs and come out of the taps. Oh, that's a cool idea. Smaller oozes outside eating cats. Davvy and the big ooze in the mayor's house with Mayor cringing in the corner. They're in the mayor's house right now, so that's out of order. They're going to be in the mayor's house when the attack happens. Have that jelly be the general. That might be next to Davvy. That might be that ochre jelly might be next to Davvy. What page of the monster manual is this on? See, this won't even tell me. It tells me it's from the basic rules. That doesn't help me. I want to know what page it's from the monster manual. That's what I need to know. Could somebody help me? It's a CR2. So this is an ochre jelly, monster manual something. CR2, 450 XP. 243, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Mr. CD player. What is it? 243? Alright, cool. It's the same one as the gray ooze. That's awesome. La, la, la. Ooh, methods are funded. Yeah, mud methods. That's interesting. Mud methods are kind of an oozy type thing. Yeah. Let me see. Where am I? So we can use that. I kind of like the idea of oozes in the tavern. Oozes attack. Because that's just really cool. Somebody had an idea of like oozes coming out of the kegs and attacking people in the taverns. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And we could use mud methods to do the oozes too. Danny, everyone is telling him what page. Can someone help me? Well, I wasn't looking at chat. I was looking over here at my screen, so I didn't see that, dude. She's like, you're my moderator. You're supposed to be like helping me, and you're like reprimanding me and stuff, man. That's kind of heartless and cruel, but it's still cool. All right, man, let's do this. I'm like losing my concentration and stuff because I'm tired. Oh yes, hairball. Okay, so let's see. While talking to the mayor, screams are heard outside. The mayor begs them to investigate. As he rounds up his 9 cats. As he rounds up his 9 cats to protect them from whatever is going on outside. Outside, the heroes discover that the heroes see people fleeing from inside the hairball, which is the tavern, screaming, the ale is alive or something. I don't know. What are they screaming? If oozes are coming out of the kegs, what would they be screaming? They would be screaming something. Intoxicated ooze battle. 5 gray oozes. Yeah, Thien is like, the people closest to you need to keep you in check. Danny is being a good friend. I agree, Thien. Yes. Danny's awesome. Jolly Cotton. The tavern keeper says the oozes are hairballs with the bad kind. The ale is too fermented. The mead is eating me. Oh, that's great. Good call, D-Dubs. D-Dubs! We gotta give you a moderator. You're a moderator. Why? Yeah. Let's hook you up, dude. There we go. Okay, we got you. We got you hooked up, dude. Mod away. Oh yeah. The meat is eating me. Protect the designated driver. Nice. Ooh, ochre jellies are the perfect color to hide in mead. Okay, that's... Okay, so this is great. Okay. When the players... I always say players. When the characters investigate, they see mead flowing out of the kegs in the tavern and forming into one massive gelatinous blob. And we're gonna call it an ochre jelly or ochre jelly or whatever. The blob lurches toward them and attacks. As it does so, they can hear horrible singing echoing from outside. Oh, actually, this should be the next scene. After they defeat this this jelly, that's when they're going to hear some singing outside, which is going to lead them to Davvy. An angry vodka puddle. Oh yeah, that's cool, DM Inventories. Emerald, see you later. Thanks for hanging with us. Appreciate it. What the heck happened? Fiend asked to be muted for you to test out your moderating ability. It's working. It's definitely working. All right. Thank you, Fiend, for volunteering to be the test subject. It does appear. Oh, you got 5 minutes. Oh, Fiend, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're sorry, Fiend. We just muted you for 5 minutes. Sorry about that, buddy. When you get back, you can make up for it. And like type a bunch of stuff. All right, so they have a little fight with an aqua jelly. Cool. I love it. I spelled that wrong. There we go. Cool. All right, so we have an attack outside the town. We have a social interaction with some people in the town. They might have gone into the tavern. They talked to the mayor, and then they have another encounter with this aqua jelly. Remember, this is a one-shot, so we need to move this on to the final battle. This is at this point. This is when they're going to have their final confrontation with Davvy the Bard. Okay. Oh, Blue Bob Man, you taking off? See you there, buddy. Yes, Flooded Sky. This one shot is just turning out to be amazing. Davvy is gonna love this. Ochre. Okay, thanks, Melkor. Yeah, I'm horrible at pronouncing stuff. That's what I was telling Davvy when I was like, I have a thing for not pronouncing pronouncing things wrong. That's my thing. Davvy tries to seduce a party member. Oh, that's nice. One aqua jelly is an easy encounter. It is, yeah. I mean, okay, stand by. It is easy. It's right between easy and medium. Let's see what they look like. 45 hit points. And how much damage do they do? They could kill a character in 2 hits at level 3. And they split. And they can split into more jellies. Level 3 characters are kind of squishy. So I know that it says easy, but I bet it might be a little bit harder. Do we give it more hit points? What do you guys think? We could just give it a few more hit points to make up for it being an easy encounter, because we want it to be a little bit more challenging, potentially. Ochre, an ochre jelly. I'm probably going to say it wrong all the time. More hit points? What do you think? It's spitted. How difficult is 2 ochre jellies? Oh, let's see. Probably way too, that's like deadly. Hard, it's hard. Could it be hard? Like, we're only going to have 2, like, they had an encounter on the road, and then an action economy. We also have action economy. And then they have a hard encounter. I feel like a hard encounter is okay, right? Yeah. I agree. Good idea. Let's just go with 2 of them. What's their movement speed? Oh, they're super slow. They're just gonna get ranged to death. You guys, that's lame. That's a stupid move speed. Forming into 2 massive gelatinous bobs. 2 ochre jelly. Then we're gonna say the blobs lurch toward them and attack. I think that's good. We just have 2 of them. And done. How's that sound? Hard should be reserved for Davvy. Maybe we give them fewer hit points. Yeah, let's make them have a little fewer hit points. Let's give them 30 hit points each. instead of 45. So make it easier to kill them. And that'll make them a little bit softer, so they'll die a little bit. And their movement speed is so slow. You guys, I almost want to make their movement speed faster, like a 30 or something. What do you guys think? Make the tavern kind of small? Yeah, the tavern could be kind of small. I want to make them move faster, because players are gonna range them and move away, shoot, move away, shoot, move away, shoot, and the ogre jellies aren't gonna be able to do anything. And I feel like that's gonna kind of be lame. These are monsters that are designed to get a drop on you. And if they're not getting a drop on you, then I feel like that's gonna be an unexciting combat. So we're gonna give them a better movement speed. And a movement speed of 30 feet. There. Yeah, they're lubricated with mead. They have been lubricated with mead. I like it. All right, I think we're good. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I'm okay. They could seep through the floorboards and ceiling. Oh, that's cool. The jellies have consumed a 24-hour haste potion. All right, let's move on to the next one. Because we're almost done. Davvy sings will be the next one. And we're gonna say, after defeating the ochre jellies, 2 gelatinous mead blobs in the tavern, the characters hear horrible singing echoing from outside. What is he singing? Is there a certain song he could be singing or something? I'm misspelling everything. Flooded skies, stream froze. That's not good. Oozes attack with pseudopods. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Fred's right. They always do that. Rattling Bog. Okay, Rattling Bog. Is that an actual song? Like, is that on YouTube or something that we could like put a link in the adventure to? Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing that we could link to so that a dungeon master could literally play the song when he's running or she's running or whatever this adventure? Is that a thing? I will always love you. You do not want me to sing. It is a real song on YouTube. Interesting. Is it possible to drop somebody can find it, and maybe one of my moderators can find it on YouTube and then drop me a link? I can't actually play it on the stream. I can't, because all that stuff on YouTube is copyrighted by like people that, like, if I play a song that I don't have permission to play on the stream, then my entire stream gets demonetized, and all of anything I would make from it go toward the person who holds the copyright. So can one of my moderators just confirm Fred's link? Not that I don't trust you, Fred, but I just want to get a confirmation if that's a good link, then I can just throw that in the adventure, because I don't want to go watch it. I just want to confirm that it's good. Yeah, I think I probably disabled linking in my videos or something, so it's probably hard to send a link. But I think one of my mods should be able to do it. Can you guys hook me up? Somebody hook me up. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. We haven't done a cat cam. They're right here. They're right below me fighting. The VIP lounge? Yeah, put it in the VIP lounge. I'll go to the VIP lounge on my Discord server. Okay, got it. I got it, Flooded Sky. Thanks. The Ratlin Bog. Oh my gosh, no way. Everybody's copying it. Fiend, everybody, man. Okay, copy link. All right, here we go. You can almost see them down there, but not quite. It is the song The Ratlin Bog. And we're just going to hyperlink that. Right there. Beautiful. Cool. And then how are they going to encounter Davvy? So they go outside, and where is Davvy and what is he doing? How do they first see him? How does this play out? What do you guys think? Okay, cool. Give me some ideas. I need to go use the bathroom. I'm suffering. I'm holding it. I'm gonna throw up the intermission screen. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. But give me some ideas for how this encounter with Davvy is gonna play out, and then we'll handle that when we get back. We're almost done. We did really well tonight. Okay, let's do this. What is Andrew saying? Luke hates you again? Alright, how are we doing the Davvy Chappy? How are we doing that, I think? Daventory says, Davvy appears in a stage that rises from a trapdoor under the ground, illuminated by various spotlights covered in glitter. Then he puts himself in a steam-powered suit full of shine and glitter. Sean Hannon says, in a chair riding an ooze in the litter box, destroying the grave sites, and the ooze is eating cats alive and dead. Oh, that sounds cool. Fiend says, they emerge to see him standing atop a building, plucking a lute and singing. Use the Bard stat block, CR2, and he's flanked by 2 gray oozes. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, Danny's reminding us all to join the Discord server. Yeah, totally. Link in the description. Andrew says, Luke, I'm going to remind everybody you hate us every intermission from now on. Why is that? Oh, is that what Davvy said? Because he had to go to the bathroom and I wasn't taking an intermission? Is that what you're saying, dude? The Bard stat block. Yeah, in Volo's Guide to Monsters, in the back of it, there's a Bard. Yeah, it's a CR2. Yeah. I kind of like the idea. What did Thien say? Yeah, Thien's in the Discord. He's one of my VIP members. He has access to the cool stuff. So yeah, he's on the list right here. This is a list of a lot of my patrons and members who help support the content and stuff. Really cool people. And this is Thien right here. You can see him in the upper right hand corner. So yeah, he's in the Discord and he has access to like the private VIP chat, monthly hangouts, a lot of cool stuff. So he is in on all that. All right, so Flooded Sky. What level member are you? So like different patrons and members that are different tiers, and depending on your tier of support, then you get on that list. So pretty much the way it works is if you're supporting the content at $10 or above, your name should be on this list. And the names in red are like even higher. They're at like 25 or above. So that's kind of the way this works. That's actually part of the membership. It's part of the benefits. It's outlined in all of that stuff and kind of explained. It doesn't mean I don't appreciate everybody though, you know. I'm so tired right now. You're gonna upgrade? Yeah, you can upgrade it. That's cool. I would appreciate that. You'll be listed on every live stream. That's the deal. I'm running out of room though. Like I keep having to make the text smaller and squeeze everything in because it's a good problem, I guess. All right, let's finish this up. Outside the characters, yeah, we'll just say outside, Davvy the Bard is strolling through the litter box, the graveyard, while strumming a lute and singing the Rattlin' Bog. To Davvy the Bard, and we're gonna say Bard. What page is Bard on in Volo's Guide to Monsters? Volo's Guide to Monsters. A pan flute. Okay, we'll do a pan flute. Thien says he does the $25 just so his name can be read out loud. That's awesome. What page is the Bard on in Volo's Guide to Monsters? Because I'm pretty sure if I look it up in D&D Beyond, it's probably going to give me some... It'll probably lie to me. Bard. Hey, it actually told me. 211. Okay, cool. 211. CR2. 450 XP. All right, excellent. Davvy sings. Two, what did we say? Two gray oozes. Plod along next to him, consuming living cats and cats buried in the graveyard. What worked, Andrew? Something worked? Oh, you can't sing while playing a pan flute. Yeah, that's a good point. We'll have to keep it as a lute then. What's a hurdy-gurdy? What is a hurdy-gurdy? Somebody explain that to me. It's like a wind-up guitar? Huh. Alright, we can go with that. While playing a badly out of tune hurdy-gurdy, which makes more racket than someone stepping on a dozen cattails at a time, while singing the Rattling Bog. Alright, cool. The random encounter? Yeah, that's up here, dude. Right here. We have it at the top. Mr. T's random encounter is up here. And we have his name contributed to it. So, I didn't forget about that. I wrote that down right away. I feel like I have to look this up. Like, am I gonna get a bad search result? Like, you know what? Let's do this. I'm not, just in case something bad comes up. Hurdy-gurdy. Oh, this isn't bad. Okay, I think I can show this. This is a hurdy-gurdy. It's like it's some sort of like electrical, or it's like a guitar type thing. So yeah, that sounds cool. So it's like a type of guitar. It looks like it's a type of guitar. Fiend's gonna get some bacon. Nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, I have 9 cats. That's why we keep making all the jokes about cats. Hurdy-gurdies are fun. Alright. And then we're gonna say, so if we have, I want to check the difficulty of this. So if we have a bard, which is Davvy, and then we have 2 of the gray oozes. That's hard. That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. And we could say something like, the mayor, Luckhart, calls out to the players, calls out to the characters through his bedroom window, where he is huddling in terror, begging them to stop Davvy from killing his cats. He reiterates that he'll pay them 10 gold pieces for every cat life saved. There we go. Bacon is a good idea. John's leaving for bacon too. Man. I think that's it. And that's the final confrontation. They have to go defeat Davvy the Bard. Is that it? They defeat him and it's over? And then we have the resolution? And we're done? I think that's it. The hurdy-gurdy is a magically out of tune instrument. It could be an instrument of the bards. It could be like an instrument of the bards or something like that. Sharing is caring with bacon, absolutely. Once the characters defeat Davvy the Bard, the mayor thanks them profusely, pays them 10 gold pieces for every cat saved, and proclaims that the Tea Festival is back on. If they TPK, there should be some flavor text of luck raising them from the dead as cats. Yeah, that's cool. All right, Sarah, see you next time. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here. We should do like some sort of like, we didn't place any treasure in here. So the treasure that they get could be, let's say that, the villagers also thank the characters and scrape together all the coins and small magical coins and trinkets they can as a reward for ending the annoyance of Davvy the Bard. And then we'll say, roll on the level. We'll just say, yeah. Give them the results of one roll on the level 1 through 5 treasure table. Or is it level 1 through 4? I think it's level 1 through 4. Treasure table in the DMG. There, they got some loot from the villagers. Treasure is on Davvy. Oh, that's yeah, it could be. I think he's gonna drop a magical loot though. What are those things called? It's like a loot, a magical loot. The problem with D&D Beyond is you have to know exactly the name of it to even find it. So let's just go to the Dungeon Master Guide and let's go to magic items right here. And loot. Instrument of the Bards, that's what it's called. It needs to be an uncommon one. Which one of these makes the most sense? We have, can you guys see this? That's too small. Goodbye. Animal friendship, protection from energy. Which one of these do you guys think makes the most sense for Davvy to have been using? Fiend's back. Did you get bacon, dude? What did Cameron say? That's funny, dude. I think we're just gonna pick one. Bark skin, cure wounds, shillelagh, fire, speak with animals. Let's do a Faklukan Bandalore. An instrument of the bards. Is that what it's called? Instrument of the bards. Faklukan Bandalore. So we'll say, come on, baby. Loot. Davvy's hurdy-gurdy is an instrument of the bards. Faklukan Bandalore. I spelled that wrong. I just had it there. Oh my gosh. Bandor. Faklukan Bandor. Which the mayor will insist they take. Which the mayor will insist the characters take with them. Okay, are we done? Is that it? I think we're done. We got treasure. We have an ending. The tea festival is back on. Davvy has been defeated. The players got some reward. Bandor. Yeah, I was spelling it wrong. I am so tired. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm time to go to bed. El Jefe needs more coffee. I drank all my coffee. I can't drink too much though. If I drink too much, then it's not good for me. And so I try to limit how much I drink. But I'm out of it. Title. Oh yeah, title. So yes, thank you. Great idea, Hassan. Let's do a title for this. Woo, cat. I almost hit him. What is the name of this adventure? We're gonna name the adventure and then we are done. Give me an idea for the name of this adventure. A Lonely Bard's Song. Hasta la Pasta Cotton. That's not the name of an adventure. Kim can't drink coffee after 2 p.m. Yeah. You know what? The thing is that coffee, like, I routinely have to drink coffee to stay awake later to get work done, like videos and junk. But like, yeah, I have like sometimes my heart races and stuff. I have this thing, and I feel like the Tale of 9 Lives. I feel like when I drink less coffee, it gets better, and so I really try to limit my coffee. And I drink a lot of decaffeinated coffee too. The Tale of 9 Lives. Oh, that's a really good one. I like that, Mr. T. Danny likes it too. Jellycats, the Bard and Blender. The Tale of 9 Lives. A Bard's Tale of 9 Lives. Slime Cataclysm. This is the problem. There are so many good ideas. I like it. The Tale of 9 Lives. Oh, that's good. A Bard's Tale. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say A Bard's Tale. 9 Lives. How's that? Does that make sense? I think that could work. A Bard's Tale. 9 Lives. Or can we tweak that a little bit? Wait. What theme? Go see a doctor? Who? Oh, I've seen a doctor about it. He's given me, like, I take some stuff that helps with it a lot. Yeah, I definitely see doctors. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not one of those, because there are some guys, especially guys are the worst at this, who don't want to see doctors. I don't do that. I go to my doctor every year, and we figure stuff out. So yeah. Davvy likes musicals. Yeah. It's funny because Davvy and I are very different in many regards. You know, I do not like musicals. Okay, let's go down here, change it right here. A Bard's Tale, 9 Lives. Okay. Man, this is great. We did a one-shot. We did it in an hour and a half, you guys. It only took us an hour and a half to design this, and it's really cool. Thien says A Bard's Tale. Oh, yes! Perfect. You're the man. We even got a pun slipped in there. That's awesome. Does not get any better than that. Hey, Bewitched Gamer, what's up? Did you take a break and come back or something? Oh yeah, we're live again. We were down I had to restart my computer and then it came back up. Yeah, Thien is now listed again at the top of the stream. He's got his name back up there. That's his goal. His goal is just to keep his name at the top. Praise be Moneybags Thien. Moneybags Thien. Well, Thien, there was this one Friday where like you were super chatting and then you were like, okay, I'm out of money now. And you stopped. And you were having a war with, was it Rainier the Conqueror? You and he were having like a war, I think this last Wednesday, was super chatting to get your name at the top. That was funny. Thien had to pay for the pun. Well, I didn't see it until you paid me for it. Okay, Ladies and gentlemen, this has been awesome. I need to go to bed. Is there anybody like? Do we want to raid somebody tonight? Do you want to do a raid real quick before we leave? I'm getting out of here. Is anybody live streaming that we can go crash? See if somebody's live streaming right now, like somebody in the D&D community. My cat's chewing my foot. Ooh. Oh, Bewitched Gamer is gonna make some cookies. Cool. CC cookies? I don't know what cupcake cookies. I don't know what they are. Yeah, Kim, we're gonna raid someone. Master. Yeah, I saw it. Master the Game is on. Yeah, we can go raid Master the Game. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go into. I need to make sure this is muted. I gotta mute it. Pause. Mute it. Okay, there we go. Where is he? I don't even see him. He's not even. But he's not. Wait, this is on his channel, but I don't even see him here. That's so weird. Okay, I don't know how that works. That's really weird. All right. I don't even know who that is. Let's go to the Master of the Game. I'm gonna drop a link to his. We're gonna just go over there and say greetings from the DM Lair. You know, you've been rated or something like that. So everybody just click that, go over there, say hi, say what's up. You know, be a good person. Don't like, you know, disrupt their jam and be mean and stuff. We're just gonna say hi and hang out for a little bit. And then we're gonna get out of here. I need to go live. Go to the live part. There we go. Whoa! There we go. I want to hear what they're saying. I gotta turn this on. Way too loud. Yeah. Spyhander. I don't even know what Spyhander is. Yeah, but Juice isn't even on there. I don't even know who these people are. I don't even see Juice. Yeah, give them a like. Make sure you give them a like. Oh, all right. I'm going to bed. All right, guys. This has been fun. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next week. Probably Wednesday. We'll do a lunch stream or something. So, yeah. Time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. In stream. Bye, Hassan. Raid fail. Fred says raid fail. I didn't. The players that they don't seem to have noticed at all. See you, Melkor. Bye, Bewitched Gamer. Where can we get this adventure? Oh, that's right. After tomorrow morning, I usually will upload this to my site, thedmlayer.com, and there'll be a link down in the description and also as the pinned comment. It'll tell you where you can go to get the adventure. So you'll be able to get it. Absolutely. I'll put that up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, afternoon is usually when it's up. So yeah, it'll be out there. Okay, I'm busting out of here. Thanks, guys. This has been fun.